an episode of Kennel Talk Podcast. Your boy Cadet, the bow-legged assassin.
And your boy DJ K. Whoa.
Oh, you ain't know. You wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. Oh, yeah, he wasn't ready.
My fault, you about to jump into your intro. My fault, shit. Fuck my way up. Go ahead, go.
And your boy DJ Kid G. We in the building, baby.
Oh, he ain't know the name.
Nah, that was dope.
Hey, I don't even know how the name was created, but it's been created, man. It's done.
That's what's up.
Don't ask me to explain it.
You know, like bow-legged boys.
Change your lives. All right, so this is a joint podcast.
It's different.
There's extra voices.
You know,
It is. I like it, though.
it feels like it's gonna be a good podcast. I definitely feel that energy.
Facts.
You know,
Facts. Yo, I'm like 3 cups in right now.
you know the
I
vibe.
know, zero cups in.
No, you good. You know the vibe of. You ain't got no cups. Hold on. You said zero.
We just said we're in liquor withdrawal.
We're
Well,
going
she's
to
in
take
liquor
care of that in
withdrawal.
a second. I promise that. We're going to take care of that in a second. Don't even worry about that.
All right. But yeah, so, you know, this is Kennel Talk Podcast. You know how we do. But also, we have two guests, if you want to call it guests, because this is a joint operation, because you definitely blessed us.
Nah, man.
Facts.
I mean,
Feel
no,
me?
I'm in your space right now. We in your space, man. I mean,
I'm a visitor in Florida at this point, man.
listen, man. It's your boy Young Cause, the man that they love to hate but to shake his hand anyway. Of the Cocktails and Intellect podcast, and I got my beautiful host with me.
Hey, everyone. You guys know me. It's Island Goddess, a.k.a. Calypso. Medea.
Medea. And of course,
We got
Rob.
What's it? Well, I didn't know. Do you have like what's your...
Raw Gemini. It's just
is that what it is on
Gemini.
IG?
Yes.
That's what
Okay.
it is.
Raw_Gemini.
Hello.
EYE.
Okay, bet. So are you part of the Kennel Talk
I'm just a
podcast?
guest.
You just a
I
guest
just
as well.
pop in.
No, she's part of
a
it.
special
She's a
guest.
rotating.
In fact,
Yeah.
I think
Nice.
we need to go ahead and give her a raise. Move her up to lead
Girl,
because
you said a word right then.
when I reached out to Ross, shit happened.
Listen, I came to Florida this go around on vacation mode, okay? I ain't gonna lie.
You were drunk every time I called you.
I was
Right.
definitely drinking this. I've been here about, 48, 72 hours? I've been drinking a lot.
Okay, so when you
That's a
return
regular
it,
day
when I
for
have
me.
my offer on the table. Okay, thanks.
Oh man,
Talk to Kid G about that.
look at that.
I got you.
Talking game and signing
You see?
contracts.
It's already going. That toxic feminine energy is already.
Right. That's one of the topics today, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Exactly.
I can't
Main
wait for that
topic.
one.
That's
I
the
mean,
main
but
topic.
You couldn't wait. Look at you. You
I was.
couldn't wait.
It was eating me up
Just
inside.
so you all know, we talked about toxic masculinity last week, and the whole time this one kept trying to talk about the toxic females.
So this guy right here.
So this
one with this guy right here.
Who else? Kid G.
Of course.
So now today I said, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all have it. We're gonna dig into this whole toxic femininity thing and see their take on what that is.
Yeah, y'all just gotta be truthful about it. That's all it is. Cause women can't apologize or be truthful about some things. But we gonna get that in depth.
Say
We gonna
what?
we gonna get it. We gonna hit it. We gonna hit it right off the top.
Oh, I cannot wait to get into this.
I like your good sir. I like your outlook on this.
Well, thank you.
I do.
Thank you.
But
Don't you co-sign to that.
Listen, hold on, pause. Like,
I was about to say, oh no, not
let
another
us
one.
shine. Yo, you know what it
okay.
is? On Cocktails and Intellect podcast, I'm usually around a bunch
You
of females.
outnumbered.
I'm
I'll be
outnumbered.
seeing that. Yeah, I'll be seeing that.
So
You got backup today.
I mean. But listen, I know we guess here, right? But in true Cocktails and Intellect podcast form, we always christen the bottle. So let's get these drinks popping first, and we can run right into these
We
topics
might
if y'all
need
don't
it.
mind.
Oh, we don't mind at all.
All right. I mean, y'all look like y'all already got it. You already fucked. You probably still fucked up.
No, he was fucked up when we got
But
here.
yeah, I'm gonna crack the usual.
Yeah.
Y'all can see the tequila bottle. This is
Oh.
all
This is
all from
all
right
cadet
now.
right here.
Yo, ain't this
Tonight,
the
this is the last
the rock?
hour.
No, yeah, that's
Just
the
the rock
That shit's
joint.
smooth.
Okay,
I
he ain't
gonna
cutting no
cap.
checks, but yeah, all right.
Shout
but-
out to the rock.
Yeah, shout out to the rock. Yeah, is it good?
No
It is.
sponsorship.
It's actually good. It's
no
smooth.
name,
It
no
is.
Oh, it's
sponsorship,
a
no
reposado.
sponsorship, no
Yeah.
name.
It's
Hello.
smooth. It's smooth. It's smooth.
I'm not a tequila drinker myself, but
We
you know,
don't even have the label.
Gotta change your life, brother.
change my life. Listen, I'm
No.
41 years old. I done been through every single liquor you could think of.
I don't know about the dark, man. I had to leave that behind, bro.
Not me. I do
I had
dark.
to leave the dark alone as far as the Sagittarius too, man.
I find that on white
I had to
liquor.
leave all of that shit. All the
Yeah,
time.
it's okay.
Wait, did you just throw a sign out
Really
there?
cute.
Said, fuck them all?
I did. I threw some shade, you know,
Oh man, that's
High
hilarious.
shade.
It's so funny. Everyone loves the Sagittarius. Though.
as a friend.
And
You got to cut my.
Y'all are evil.
we're evil.
Y'all are
gotta cut.
evil. Have
You reached
niggas
out
in the
to
fetal
me.
position.
So last Wednesday, Kader reached out to me and told me he'll be here. I'm like, yeah, let's record bet. No, forgot about it because he been drinking his damn tequila.
He like you call. Did you call Sagittarius evil?
He did. didn't
Yes.
he?
So he. See,
But reach out to me.
But because I mean, he wanted an evil person on the show. It's okay.
Facts.
Oh, that's what it was?
But
I mean,
I'm actually speaking for him.
Makes
I
for a
don't
great
think you're
episode.
evil.
you know what, cause I like how you got this little bosom buddy thing going on.
Don't forget where you're gonna be at next week.
Yeah, you're right about that. And tomorrow. Right.
Okay.
Let me see them cups right there, cause.
Remember where you gotta go, bro. I
Right.
feel
Yeah, man. All right. So.
Like, we
let's
gonna
see
keep
here.
it real old school with these red cups,
Yeah,
red solo
we
cups.
gonna red cup it up.
Damn right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Listen, peer pressure's a bitch.
Come on, no, we gonna do it.
Yeah,
Brown or
I
white?
know you want brown.
Oh yes, I like my liquor, my color.
Hello.
You know what you was
That
gonna
was
say.
racist.
Yeah.
But
I
okay.
like
Yeah.
my liquor how I like
Like
my
my
liquor,
man.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, let her finish it.
That's
Let her finish it the
self-love.
right way.
My color.
Your color?
And my meat.
There
Oh,
you go.
okay. Okay. Because you know how they like to leave men out the equation. I'm just saying, I'm getting ready. That's all.
Oh, yeah.
It's just quarter
Y'all
one.
let me know when y'all ready.
You know what's funny?
It's just quarter one.
You've been sitting there anxiously waiting to let us have it all night.
All year.
Like
his
dick,
whole,
baby.
year?
His whole life.
Yeah, just let it. Go ahead.
We doing
Girl, we're gonna go ahead and pull
Wait,
up.
what you just said?
Yeah, they ain't catch it. It's okay. It's okay. It's
Here
one
we
of those
go.
things where we
Kennel
go.
talk. Kennel
Yeah, it's a long day.
talk. So we jumping in. Everybody ready? We ready
Facts.
to go?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, we need some chaser too.
They got Sprite.
Oh, you know what? I'm
They got
thinking old
Alizé.
school.
Yeah, you really wow.
Alizé.
It's actually supposed to be hypnotic.
It is.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It is.
To make it an Incredible
It is.
Hulk. But hey, to each his own.
Yeah.
I'm
You-
nervous about that.
I'm gonna call this the hood version because
Okay.
we got Courvoisier and Alizé
Let me crack it open.
instead of
for you.
Henny and Hypnotic.
You
So it's
good. You
hood
good.
version.
You tell me when to stop.
You gonna drink this Red Bull? That's what you just said.
I'm not gonna play with her. Oh,
Y'all see this, right? She ain't tell me to stop yet.
Shots.
Oh my God. What are you
I
planning on
don't
doing after this, girl?
Hey,
Alizé is liquor, right?
Yeah,
it's a liqueur. It's a liqueur.
Let's get it right.
It's actually a premium
French.
French vodka.
Oh, there you go. There
It's
you go.
vodka?
It is a liqueur, though.
Oh, okay.
I just like to throw out there. I had an amazing day. I was real productive.
I was
had
too.
about 15 showings, a few
Nice.
multiple offers on a
Ooh,
property
nice.
that I listed last night. That's what happens when you have good marketing and good strategies and good
Yeah,
pricing
toxic
and
people can be
knowledgeable
very
real estate.
marketable too.
First of all,
Facts.
Yeah, I'm not saying you. I wasn't saying you. I don't even know you like that. I was just saying in general, based on the
In
topic that we
general,
about to jump
He
into.
ain't say nothing about you. I was just saying.
I promise
I was
you.
about to toast to us having a
Oh
great
no, we can still toast.
day.
No,
Oh, we can
it's
still
right
don't stop
We're
it.
gonna
We can
toast,
still
right,
toast.
we're gonna toast to all this beautiful melanin. Like it is
Yeah,
so nice to
right.
have.
And
Yes,
the women that
yes.
rule the world.
Hello.
See,
Oh,
they
man.
don't leave themselves out. What'd you say last week?
couldn't just-
Let us get a little bit. Let us get a little
Can we
bit.
live?
You know what?
So the queen of these topics is Raw Gemini. She blessed us with these conversations. But you know how we do on Kendall Talk. We detour a lot, But let's go ahead and jump right into it. Everybody good? Y'all got y'all cups? Y'all got y'all sip?
Where's your
good?
I've
shot?
been ready.
Shots.
I've been ready.
Listen, I've been drinking since
Go ahead and take a healthy gulp.
noon. So y'all catch up to me. How about that?
You heavy boy. That's crazy. Since
Listen,
noon,
Noon.
more power to you.
Hey, listen, I'm not here to work.
You know what? I will say, Ra, the first time I came on Kennel Talk podcast, because I came on a long time ago.
All right.
I think I walked in, and quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it was, hey, Ra, that episode you were on, it had the most listens.
That's
It
what
did.
They said.
I think that's what I
It
heard.
did.
That's what they said.
Oh.
And it wasn't toxic at all.
It wasn't.
They
It
needed
wasn't.
you then, though.
Yeah, girl.
Wow. This is what we gonna do. This is what we're gonna
That's how
do.
we started it. See,
Well, it wasn't toxic, and we definitely needed her opinion because it was unbiased and it was both spectrums. She gave
I'm
both spectrums.
always unbiased.
Of course.
I'm a Gemini. I always have to give
Oh,
both
Jesus.
spectrums. That's just natural.
Here she goes.
we've been running from these
Sides of the
topics, so I'm gonna go ahead and just
Yeah,
start the
go ahead, my
topics.
brother.
All right.
Go ahead.
So the first topic of the day is feminism destroying black love?
Ooh. Oh. Ladies, care to talk? Y'all kind of quiet.
I think
Silencio.
feminism, I don't know if I would say destroy black love, but it's probably deterring black men from seeking out black women.
Shit me.
Respect.
No, you're seeking us out, but
Well, I
are
mean,
you? But
it's your
but
opinion,
you're
though.
one of the few because
ahead.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
right.
gonna
It's
be
your
honest.
opinion. Go ahead. I
If you
feel
think
you.
about it, men, especially if you're looking at a high value man that we all looking for. We looking for somebody with a job, and we just kind of get a 401k and a pension and some retirement. I see a lot of men with women of other races than
Okay.
myself. I see black women are more empowered now. So I think that's a threat to the black man at times, and they don't know how to handle
Wait, we're not gonna go there. We gotta stick to the topic.
That is the topic.
That is a topic.
We're gonna stick to the topic.
Black love. I can't fall in love with you because I'm scared of you.
Feminism is women in
As a
power
man.
and like scaring. I get it, but at the same time, to each its own, right? So if I'm but I'm on my shit.
If you're a man,
No, that's not what I was gonna say. A man in a high value position, a high value man, high value woman, all that stuff, right? And I had a question as well that I'm gonna ask later. But so me being a man that I'm in a position where I have my own, right? I low key cannot come to a woman and be like, I got all these things to offer. What do you bring to the? Because that's the whole conversation before was like, what do you bring to the table? So at the end of the day, it's kind of like a woman saying like, okay, a man can't bring this to the table. Why should I even entertain him? No. He's not providing this for me. Why should I? Because that's low key what feminism has turned into. Like, what do I need a man for? Is really what it turned into. Because I can buy my own. I can provide for myself. I have all these toys with Duracells and rechargeable.
They actually plug in now, by the way. Just so you know.
They what?
They plug in. They have chargers.
So
plug in?
more power.
Oh my God.
All right. You're advertising. What's your favorite toy? How about that?
no sponsorship, no name.
That part.
Hold on, let me just for the people that's listening, and also now the people that are watching, because people hear this word feminism, and then some people just go left field, like, the definition, the exact definition of feminism is the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of the equality of the sexes. That's all feminism is.
Okay.
So when you say, do you feel like feminism is destroying
Black love.
black love?
Mm-hmm.
I say no. I think black love goes deeper than feminism.
Okay.
Only because I can only speak for myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been through it. Like, equality when it comes down to your sex or what have you is not the main thing when it comes down to black love. I think what's destroying black love is social media.
Okay,
That's just my personal.
I've said that before.
I will
agree.
also say this
I
though.
agree.
A lot of people take the word and make it into their own definition.
Factual.
So society-wise, they don't look at it as what you just read.
Right. They look at it as almost like sexism.
Right.
Or sex
Right.
being sexist.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like masculinity, if you were to go ahead and read it, it would give you a different definition.
Right, exactly.
However, some women
Yeah.
Why you looking
use
over
it
here?
as
Why?
a
Okay,
toxic
let's
way.
let's clear this up. Let's clear this
I don't know.
up.
No, I didn't look
There
at
is a
you.
No, you looked
difference-
at Ron.
I didn't look at you. I'm just saying some women.
There is a difference between masculinity and toxic masculinity. Just
Okay.
like there's a difference between femininity and
And
toxic
toxic.
femininity.
Okay.
So to answer the question at topic, I do feel like to a certain degree feminism has
Toxic
been
feminism.
a detriment to black love because the time where we had got to a point, because I'm into history and I'm into black history, the time where we started to build together and work together and actually start to kind of counteract start working towards civil rights was the time that feminism started to go on the rise at the same time. So it went from us working together, marching together, talking together, building the black family unit, which had been destroyed through slavery, to, I'm a woman and I need my rights. And it went from us to me. It went from us as in black man, black woman to me as in the black woman. I need to get what I need to get. I got to take care of me. I got to make sure we're good. And so when you start taking we out and replacing it with I, that's going to obviously lead to more detriment in our relationships, which is continued in this cycle. There's outside factors, in my opinion, that continue. I don't know why the mic is.
You gotta-
not like
you gotta-
Keep
I mean, you
moving.
gotta
We'll
kiss.
find
You gotta
it.
kiss the mic.
No, she's really not even really moving like that. It's
Okay.
very possible that
Yeah.
I may need to just purchase a new mic, but whatever.
Okay, sorry.
Just keep it
To the
moving.
budget.
So as far as that is concerned, and then it continued to, build, because then they put in structures that continue to remove the black man. So first it was slavery, removing the black man, the black woman, the child. Then it became feminism that was all about women empowerment. Then it became the welfare system that continued to remove the black man. So
I
it
can only help
became-
you if there is no man in the house.
Exactly. You can only
Right.
get assistance if there's no mandate. So it continued to be these systems that became a woman, the black woman getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So then it became more so there are women out there that's, oh, I don't need a man. But then there's women who do believe in, okay, I want my rights, of course, but I also want my damn man at the same time. So that line in between is where the toxicity comes
Okay,
into
all that
into
sounded
play.
very good. It really, let me tell you. This is
I
very,
love what she said. First of all,
of course you do.
I
Of course
agree
you do.
100%.
You also have a vagina. Of course you are going
facts.
to.
How
would it
can
be?
you disagree with her statement? I
I
just want to
would
say,
disagree.
how
History.
can
I
you
didn't disagree.
possibly disagree with the facts that she just laid out?
Can we calm down? What's going on?
Toxic femininity.
But hold on, you
But-
labeling that as facts though, Shereen.
No.
It's still her opinion. It's
Yeah.
not even.
But
a
she
fact.
just literally laid out
Listen,
actual
percep-
events that happened.
Right.
And the effect
But
that those events
the
had.
topic, once again, was how does that feminism affect black love? And I'm going to tell you my opinion. This is my opinion on it, right? It really comes down to fear. Because now, the preaching is women, you need to get yours. Don't mess with this dude if he can't do this. He has to do this. He has to do that. Don't give him no pussy. Don't give him no play. Everybody's scared to get played at this point. It's really coming down to I don't want to give my all because she's just out here trying to play the game. I don't want to give my all to him because he's just out here trying to, get his numbers up. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's just scared of letting go and being vulnerable. And love is vulnerable, and nobody's being vulnerable.
I agree, and
anymore.
I will say this: I agree with Shereen. I agree with some of what these new age women are living by.
To a
I
certain
get it.
extent.
I can totally understand why they have that
Right.
mindset, because you have to understand that developed based on the relationship they may have had with men in the past.
or social media.
And
Right.
so-
So
Social
I
media.
respect it.
Facts.
I agree
but
with
I
social
will
media.
say that not every. I do believe that there are women who still believe in love first. There's some that believe in money first, pockets
A
first,
lot.
and there are some women that believe in love first. But let's just look at that. Because a woman believes that she wants a man to come in and provide for her and protect her, which were the core responsibilities of a man in society, does that make her toxic? Because she wants to make sure that her man can provide for her?
Why are you trying to paint it
I'm
differently?
asking.
Because that's not what's going on. It's 20.
It was the core responsibilities based off of what society and whose society.
Right.
The-
In
the
what
original
decade?
man.
What
The
decade?
original-
What
Hold on,
century?
wait, no. The question was off of what society and whose society. You know what I mean, because that's a different topic, and I don't want to go too much
honestly,
into
we
it.
could
The
go
Christian
back hundreds of
society,
years.
the Christian society,
I like
the
that.
Muslim society. What
I
society?
mean, we
you
can look
talking about?
at
In Muslim society, they take care of the men are built to take care of their women
False.
and multiple women.
False.
If they, so you're telling
False.
me the man
this
is not.
This is how it goes in the Muslim society. I was born a Muslim.
Okay.
Right? The man, he provides. When you say take care of, that's general. So be very clear.
I didn't
The
say
woman,
provide.
no, you said take care of. Women
I said
take care of the
provide.
house.
Very careful, no.
Women take care of the household.
I didn't say anything about the household. I'm not
Oh.
talking
Just
about
like the
household.
role of the
I'm not
man is
talking
to
about the
provide and
household.
take
When
care
I say
of-
provide, that's exactly what I'm talking
Oh, my
about.
fault.
I'm not-
No, because you said taking care of. Take
I don't
care
remember
of.
saying take, but when I
Okay,
when
okay,
I
I
said
got you.
provide
I got
and
you.
protect, that's what
Okay.
I
Oh yeah,
started
that's a
with.
fact. I mean, that's
So-
in any. That's in any. That's
in
in
anything,
And
yeah.
that's what
That
we're
part is in
saying.
any. Okay.
And that's what we're saying. However,
Okay.
so let's look at when we were talking about toxic masculinity. Over these times, men have got off
You
their
see
job.
how that changes, right?
Okay, no, I'm just okay. Shit, I don't know how to.
Well, so then let me. Okay, so let's lay this out, right?
Damn.
So as women, we want to love first. I'm just saying, we want to love first. I want to love you with all
You
my
do.
heart.
You do.
I want my black man to love me, but then
Okay.
after so many times, women, we change. We've had to change our mindset to be stronger, because once again, feminism took away a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Now we got to get jobs and shit.
Right.
We got.
But-
we
stay home and not
have to
have to
be
work
equal
that
to the
But
man.
going back to
So don't we
you
have
know,
to be equal to the man?
Not necessarily, because going back to where you want the man to provide and do all these things, take care of all the household responsibilities as far as providing. We're thinking about a time where what it was like 1960s, 1950s. You thinking about a man like that, but are the women like that? Because we want one side, but we're not looking at the other side. Those men were like that because the women were like that. The women these days are
Okay.
not trying.
And-
But,
I don't
but are
necessarily
men
want-
putting in the effort to make us?
Are they
want to
as
be like that?
I don't
loyal
want a
as
woman
they
at
were?
home.
But were they as are they
Now,
as loyal as
now,
they
hold
were?
on. Let me.
Nah,
Can
sis,
I
I
say?
don't
Can I
think
say
they
something
were
real quick?
loyal,
Hold on. Hold on.
sis.
Hold on.
I
Can I
don't
say?
think
Can I
they
say
were.
something? Can I
Go
say
ahead.
something?
Not as bad as
Well, hold on. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick.
Let me ask you this.
Can
How
he
many
say
kids
something?
your
Hold on,
granddaddy
hold on,
got?
check this out.
Oh,
No,
it
you
was my
asked,
grandma.
were they as loyal? Let me tell you something right now. From the days of old, men have always had other women.
Yes.
All right, let's be very clear about that.
Facts.
I
Right?
disagree. I think they're
no,
loyal.
No, it's a fact.
It's a fact.
All
It's
my
a fact.
aunts and uncles are the same age.
It's a fact.
And the only reason why I would say that is because nowadays women actually have equal opportunity, if that makes any sense. Back in the day, if you knew that your man was cheating, you just kept quiet
about it.
because he pays the bills. He brought
And
the
that was
bacon
the way
home.
that society back
So
then
y'all
was brought up.
grandmamas wasn't beating
That-
men
that
across
was
the head with
society.
frying pans?
No. Now, mind you, there may have been a spat or two, but that they kept that between them.
Exactly.
Kids ain't
Now
see
it makes it to
No-
social media
Now
quick.
everything is on social media.
You can
Facts.
go viral
Okay,
real quick.
so let's look at that then. Y'all talking about toxic femininity. Y'all don't think women got tired of being at home, taking care of the kids, sometimes getting her ass whooped, getting cheated on, being left behind,
Yes.
having to deal with emotional
Absolutely.
traumas
Yeah, of
from
course.
watching a man love other women and make
Of
children
course.
with other women while she over there.
Hey,
Over
Right,
time,
it's okay.
Getting triggered.
It's
You
okay.
get
It's
that.
okay.
Yeah,
We-
it's
we-
okay.
Breathe with me.
We touched it.
Breathe easy.
But
I agree with that. We agree with that. That is what it is.
And so maybe that has had a role in women becoming more stronger and more like, okay, if I'm gonna have to deal with your bullshit, you're gonna have to bring something to
Listen,
the table.
there's nothing wrong with being strong, but you gotta know when to let go. Cause even as a man, I
Agreed.
got to understand, like, I can't be aggressive the way I am with my homeboys and like my male cousins. I can't be like that with my woman.
And even
okay,
men
but-
gotta also know when to let go in their own relationships with a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just because it's not always a man being fucked up towards a woman. It's sometimes it's vice versa. A lot of the time,
Okay,
it's vice versa.
but-
Because we're men.
But you
because
guys
we're,
are not honest enough with
But
yourselves.
nah, hold up.
No.
Can't speak for every man.
What it is, I was about to break that down. I was about to shut that down. Let me tell you something right now. Men, the stigma of men is that we're supposed to be men. We're not supposed to talk. And we had an episode about that.
You talked about
about
that.
talking about our issues with people. You know what I'm saying? We go through a lot. There's a lot of shit we don't talk about. We don't even talk to. You had that one homeboy be like, man, she fucking up. She doing this and doing that. But we still not even really telling the homeboy how we really feel. Like, I'm fucking hurt. I want to cry. I want to break down. You know what I'm saying?
So time out.
So you think women don't go through that?
Hold on, this is
No,
why.
you guys definitely go
Hold
through
on
that.
one
We agree.
second.
I'll cry
This
for
is
anything.
why we brought in the toxic masculinity conversation last week, because toxic masculinity isn't just about men having like fucked up behaviors. We were talking about the fact that some men have been programmed to believe that they can't talk about their feelings.
What was the key word you just used?
Absolutely.
fucked up?
No. no. Use the P word.
program.
It's
Program.
a program.
To
We have
believe
been
that
raised
they-
this way
Exactly.
from generation on generation on generation.
But-
Generational curses are not broken in
Overnight.
even
Yeah.
overnight or a year or whatever.
Exactly, I
Right.
agree.
If
I
you've been
agree.
seeing this
I
since your
agree.
great grandmama,
But not for nothing, like literally yesterday, like my close homeboy, you know, I pulled up on him and, you know, we was having a conversation and I could see where the conversation was going. I was like, yo, I'll be back. Let me go get a bottle. Boom, we get to drinking. Like people gotta, not even people, just black men in general, right? We gotta be able to be like, yo, my brother's in some, he needs some help.
Right.
He needs a shoulder. He needs
Right.
an ear to listen. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be there for
this is
him.
what we get. Man, fuck that bitch, yo. We
Straight
need
up.
more than that.
Yeah, dog.
We
Like,
need
break
more
it
than
down.
that.
What's going on?
I mean, mind you,
What's the conversation?
women
you know
do
what
it
I'm
too,
saying?
but they're a little more. Girl, talk to me. Tell me. They'll be like, fuck that nigga, but talk to me. Niggas be like, man, fuck that bitch, yo. Let's go out and get some bitches. Or let's go out, let's just
And
drink. You know
that's
what
the
I'm
niggas
saying?
you gotta be like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
man.
If but I know what friends to go to. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
If I'm on that time, I'm definitely hitting up this nigga.
I learned
too.
the hard way. I'm 41 now. I done been through a
You go
divorce,
to
been through many fucked up things.
And
You
we're
go
gonna
to
wear
but
it.
No,
I'm
no, if I was
universal.
on that time, I'm saying like back in the day, like if I was on some like, man, fuck that bitch. Like I need
Oh,
to hit
this
up.
is
this
the
is
fuck
the
that
guy.
bitch.
I believe it.
Oh,
But-
okay,
but-
I was gonna
hey,
say,
hey.
this can't be, yo, help me through this.
No, I'm
Damn.
universal.
Damn.
I'm universal. I'm
I ain't
universal.
gonna lie.
I'm universal.
yeah.
I'm universal. I'm also about like what's gonna make you happy.
Okay.
The bitches or we gonna talk? Cause I can get a bottle or we can go get bitches.
I give them that because that's how Kenna Talk
So,
was created. Because we had
exactly.
one-on-one
Okay.
combos.
Bet.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I go both
Look at
ways.
that, y'all.
Pause.
Y'all just got basically the history of how Kennel Talk was started.
Facts.
I mean,
Liquor
be privileged.
and some crazy conversations.
Crazy ass
female.
We
conversation.
need to share
privilege.
these conversations with other people. Boom. Kennel Talk Podcast. There you go.
That's it.
Understand. Now, question, when you talk about feminism and how it's affecting black love, what are some toxic feminine behaviors or traits that you feel like are kind of like messing up black love?
Not allowing a man to cry, to be vulnerable with you.
Thank you. Or,
If-
or
I love the man. That term.
you know what it is though? A lot
There's-
of women
Oh, man. Ooh, there's some fucked up women out there.
fucked
Stop.
up.
You know
a
what?
lot
And
of
you know
women.
what? We're gonna continue this. We're gonna take a quick break though, because
Okay.
y'all need,
Oh, true,
y'all need
true,
to
true,
chillax
true,
for a sec.
No. I don't want
Okay.
you to chillax. Keep that same energy.
No, keep the energy, but
I'm not.
Yo, we'll
chilling.
be right back.
We'll
We'll be right back.
Okay, so Ra, you were saying what are the things, right?
Oh yes.
And
what
I-
are some of the things
and
that
I
you
said-
all are, y'all consider toxic feminine behavior?
I said, I mean, I'm not gonna say every single woman, but there are women where there's men that want to be vulnerable with a woman, and
can't.
a woman makes fun of it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, why you acting like a bitch or this, that, and the third. And like, honestly speaking for, man, I can't speak for all the dudes in the room, but like, if I feel like I want to be vulnerable with you and you like laugh at it, you shut it down.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm done.
Or you use it against me.
Let's
I'm
think,
never
now, is
doing
this
it for
someone
you
you're like talking to or someone you're actually
It does.
in a
It
relationship
shouldn't
with?
even matter.
doesn't matter.
It shouldn't even matter.
If
Because
if
I'm
a
coming
man
to
is
you,
choosing to be vulnerable with you, you should take that.
and
risk.
on top of that, men are
Sir,
not vulnerable
I
to
just
everybody.
met you. Sir, I just
no,
met
no,
you.
no, no,
Hold
no,
up.
hold
I'm
on,
just saying, like, what
We're not
stage are
talking-
we at?
We're not talking about that.
Hold
If I
on.
met you at the club, I'm not gonna be
Sounding
vulnerable to
kind
you.
of toxic.
Hold on.
Shereen.
Right,
No. I'm not gonna be vulnerable to
That's
somebody
fair,
I just
but
met
mind you,
yesterday.
there are some men that get vulnerable on Tinder.
Naturally,
They start-
no. He just wants some
just
pussy.
saying.
You
He
should
just wants some
run.
First
pussy.
of all,
You should
I-
run very far.
He just wants some pussy.
Somebody who did this to you? Who did it? Who did it?
Because-
I'm like, what man talks to a woman that he don't know like that?
Facts.
We don't do that shit.
Facts.
We barely talk to our homeboys
First
about
of all,
shit we
you would
going
be
through.
surprised at what men say.
Those
within
guys are
the DMs.
psychopaths.
And they
Facts.
want
Ain't like,
pussy.
Leave them alone.
They want pussy. The men know for the most part. Some men actually use vulnerability to get pussy. If y'all
And does
if y'all
it
don't
work?
understand.
I'm just curious.
And the reason why it works for some women is because it's like, oh, he's going through that.
I was about to say why, but let me shut the fuck up because
I
I know why. I know
speak
why.
up, speak
don't do
up.
No,
that.
I mean, my
Say why.
question was why would men do that? But to what there's psychopaths out there.
Yeah.
They
really
literally will use anything in their power, which is the weirdest thing. Like instead of just being upfront, look, I want to fuck. It's like they'll use all of some made up bullshit
kinds
or
of
whatever it is
segues.
just to get some pussy.
They
Nigga,
will.
you got
I could never do it.
issues,
I can't do
bruh.
it.
I'm
'Cause
not gonna tell you
gotta
about
keep
my
up with the lies. That's
right.
the problem.
I'm not gonna tell you about my personal issues or what I'm going through with a full blown stranger. Like I have to have some type of history.
Wait,
with you.
hey, I got a quick question. Anybody's been in therapy in this room?
Yes,
I have.
I've been to therapy.
Yeah.
But isn't that low key
Low key what?
putting your shit out there with a stranger?
No, it's,
Well, I'm paying you
wait.
$150, lady. You my best friend.
Exactly. And there are professionals. That's a
150?
that's a
Shout out-
professional.
Shout out
Okay,
to, shout out to the Air
okay.
Force. I had
Looking
that
at
shit
it
for
the
free.
same way.
I had it for free,
You
too.
go in and give the doctor your vagina or your penis, and you don't know him, but you ain't gonna give it to
Wait.
no random person off the street. So yes, when it's a professional, you're gonna get a little bit more.
I ain't gonna lie, that prostate check was some violating ass shit.
But it is
I ain't
needed.
do yet.
Segue, off topic, whatever you want to call it. That shit. If you're, this is for the people that's about to hit 40 and up. Don't play with that shit.
The only person
Prostate
in
cancer
here
is
over 40
serious.
is you.
Oh yeah,
Facts.
that was.
But look, he did it early. Smart move.
Wait, nah. I think I
Prostate,
did the wrong
colon,
One. Wait, I did the
colon,
wrong one. What's the other one? For
colon,
the athletes? For the
colonoscopy.
athletes, that's not what I'm talking about. Watch out, athletes. What's the athlete one? When you gotta cough.
Oh, when
You
they
talking
put-
about hold the
yeah.
balls,
Touching
tickle it,
your balls.
cough?
Oh, that's
You talking about your
different.
physical.
Oh, that's
That's
different.
a
Like
physical.
So
That's
you
a
didn't
physical.
have
So
your
you didn't have a
prostate
prostate?
check. You just
I
had
didn't
your
get
butt
violated
check.
yet.
No.
So he
Okay,
had
so
his
you
balls
did get
play
mine.
with.
Okay.
Somebody play with your
All right.
balls.
How the hell you get them two?
Man, I do like the balls play.
I bet you do.
Was
Oh,
it a
wait.
man?
Yeah, we gotta pause that.
Pause.
Was it a
Wait.
man?
Obviously for females. I
So,
don't, yeah,
do you
No,
guys
but
go
was
to-
it a man that played with your balls to check?
I'm curious.
Nah, so the
You can
first
request.
time.
Yeah, you could.
The first time
Nowadays
it was-
you can. When I played
you
football
can.
when I was younger, it was
was
is
whoever
what
it was.
is.
It was an
Exactly.
old white lady. When I did it, I walked in and she was like, "Yo, okay, come in, take your pants off, cool." Then she told me to drop my boxes, and that's when I was like, "What the fuck?"
At least
Yep.
it was a female.
Yeah, it was like
good.
an old white lady. Yeah, it was cool.
Why are they checking the balls?
Because
to make
in
sure
your
it's
stomach
there or
sack,
attached,
you can
like,
feel
what's
when you
happening?
cough. When you
Yeah.
cough, you can feel if you could have a hernia.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can check for all
That's
those.
why they tell you turn your head sideways and cough,
Yeah,
and it's
cough.
kind of,
Yeah.
and it's that nervous cough. It's like the,
Because you fuck around, get on the field in any sport, and you got a hernia.
yeah, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Reynolds rap.
And there's a lot that goes
Then we
on.
detoured.
You know, with down.
All I heard was play with the balls, and I went with it.
I
Yeah, I'm
heard
sure you did.
prostate. So going back to prostate. Oh, and speaking on prostate cancer, you guys know if you eat healthier, like no pork, it can.
I watch what I eat. I don't even really fuck with the pork unless
You
it's
know,
like
just saying.
pepperoni every once in a blue moon.
What's
Like
what's the next
pepperoni
topic?
Pizza you tore up.
We didn't
earlier?
even go into the whole issues. Like we trying to learn.
We could talk about
Y'all wanna
toxic
talk about
femininity, masculinity
we
all
need
night.
to know what the things are that women do that you guys feel are toxic. We
I
need to put
gave
it out
one.
there to the
I gave
women.
Okay,
one.
what'd you give?
I gave the fact that women don't allow men to be vulnerable. Like y'all want the communication, but when he actually chooses to want to be vulnerable with you, not every woman, but some women dismiss it. And once you dismiss it with a man, that shit's closed off.
Okay.
Because it's a leap of faith for. Because women, y'all emotional creatures.
But you know what's
Yes.
funny is women feel the same way.
to a certain
I
extent.
actually
but
just
y'all
cut
are
someone
emotional,
off because
period.
I couldn't be vulnerable with him.
Okay.
That was that.
I got another
I can
one.
feel that.
I got another one.
It's been hard. I'm not gonna lie, and maybe this makes me toxic, or it was toxic because I worked on it since then.
I'm listening.
I'm gonna take a drink on that one.
You feel me? I need to listen.
It used to be hard for me to be vulnerable as a female, and I know that men are used to women being vulnerable or wanting women to be vulnerable and emotional. But me, I would play the poker face and be like, "Oh, okay."
Straight G.
And
But you know what?
That's what it is.
Do you know
You're
how
a
many?
closer, mama.
Because
Bring
you're
it-
a
bring it
professional
closer.
black
Yeah.
woman. So
Yeah.
when you're a professional, you can't go into the room,
With
the meeting
emotions.
with emotions. You have to go in and let you know, hey, I'm about my
This is
business.
business.
This is it, and it becomes
That's
part of your
different
everyday.
though. That's
hold on.
different.
But it becomes ingrained in how
It
you
does.
behave.
And I did
at
not
all times.
So this guy, he kept saying,
Why are you laughing?
"Look,
Nah,
now you're laughing at my vulnerability.
I'm
That's
not.
why I want to be vulnerable."
That's why she had 15 showings today.
I was thinking about my career because my career low key is just basically
Non-emotional.
listening to people and peeping out liars. So low key it does translate into my regular life to where people when they lie to me like I see that shit like
Straight through. And
that's
so-
why I was laughing.
Even
Jesus.
so, even when my dude, he was saying like, "Oh, this business
Wait,
is
yo,
not
who?
business." Like,
Yo, what?
this-
Yeah, run that back.
this-
What you say?
The
Yo, what?
guy.
It's recorded. They'll
She's-
see it. They heard it.
Go, continue.
I'm single.
You claiming him? Oh,
really?
Hell no.
Really? Run the tape back,
I don't
please.
know what I am, guys. We're gonna learn it.
Oh, toxic shit.
They're figuring it out.
It's not-
That.
Oh
It's
shit.
just some things in
The
public. gotta
definition
be-
of toxicity.
I like that.
I'm a rapper, so
Niggas is. I'm through. Hold on. Don't do that shit. I'm about to play a beat right now. Spit them bars. Spit them bars.
I'm a rapper.
Put
It's
her
different
on
for
the
me.
spot.
But hold on, real talk. You said something. I wanna get back into this.
Yes.
Hold on. But you were giving your.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna come right back to after he's done.
I think another female toxic trait is that men can't actually be gentlemen, believe it or not. Like holding the doors or doing something nice. No, wait. There's a lot of women that feel like, for instance, like I experienced this actually. I was actually holding the door or going to hold the door for a female, and as she walked away, she's like, "I don't need you to hold the door for me." I was like, "Oh, okay."
What she look like? 'Cause I
dumb
feel like I
bitch.
might know her.
But see, that's
You know what I'm talking about?
that's a small spectrum. There's a lot of things like, okay, for instance, another thing where it was a situation where I was cooking, I was being nice to this female, this and the third, because I was trying to,
Woo her.
woo
Trying to
her.
get
Got
pussy.
you.
What was
Just
it?
trying
Did
to
you
get
post
pussy.
this on
this
IG?
is-
I
this
feel
is-
like I saw
this
this
is-
a couple months ago.
I think so. And the female was like, "Oh, well, I feel like you're too nice." And I'm like, "Do you actually know who you're talking
Okay,
to?"
wait, hold on.
I'm dumbing it down right now.
Hold on,
Check
what you
this
saying?
crazy shit out, right? So what you just said right there is fucking mind blowing to me because I thought I was the only one that thought like that. Now check this out. You mentioned something about the way that you are. I wanted to ask you. You grew up around a lot of men or females?
Both. I have my uncles, but I also have my grandma and my auntie.
No. You have who do you have most of in your life, men or female?
Who had the bigger influence in your life?
Well, we can't say that because one grandmother could have a bigger influence than a
right.
bunch of
That's
uncles.
why it's hard for me to
But how many
say.
men do you have in your life comparative to women?
It was more guys
All right,
than
stop.
women.
That's all I want to
That's
hear.
all- that's all you had to
That's all I
say.
need to hear. That's all I need to hear.
That's all you had to say.
And it's a subconscious thing. You're trained, programmed, based off of that, of how you act towards men.
And what you see.
And
'cause
what
you
you
see their
see.
interaction with women.
Even though you don't, because you see things that you don't even know that you see.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Agreed.
I saw 5
Agreed.
cars pass by just now in my peripheral, right?
Right.
I'm not
Subconscious.
something that, but I remembered it just now, just because of what you just said.
Right. Agreed.
Now,
That's facts. You hear the conversation
you-
they're having about women. That
the
all
shit
plays
that
a
you
role.
just said, my G.
The same thing for me.
Oh man.
This is true. That's why I make sure I don't make it to no group chat. No,
Women-
no lip noodle shit over here.
women are now. I don't even know what to call it. The whole chivalry is dead thing.
Yeah, it's on them too.
Right, it's on them too. It's on them too. Look, listen. I don't know, when he mentioned it, you had did something. Now I love you to death. You know that. Let me tell you
What?
something. Let me
What
tell
you
you
about to
something.
say?
No, I'm about to
Let him talk,
I'm gonna
let him
speak
talk.
facts over here.
Go do your thing.
This is the homie over here. I will go.
see him
I will
tomorrow.
go. Listen, I will go to pick up something for her or open a door for her. And she's like, I got it. And it's a trained thing. And I even mentioned it to her. I
Too
was like, yo,
strong.
why you
Ooh,
like
my
that for?
coworker
She's
is
like,
like
I don't
that.
know. She was like, and look, she admitted, she was like, I don't know, I'm just like that. What the fuck? we're trying here to be chivalrous, if you would.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a trained thing. Where did it come from?
Do you have an island background?
I'm Trinidadian.
See, the Caribbean gonna do it for you.
I
man.
will say.
I don't know about that.
For me, right? I'm
Me know
used
the Trini man.
to
gonna handle.
carrying 20 bags of groceries in at a time.
You
I'm
could be
used to
used to
having.
it, Mama.
But listen, when a man is around and he
Spit that
offers,
game, boy. You about to say
I'm
something.
damn sure gonna take it.
Of
now,
course,
what
because
he's
the weight of
saying-
them arms is heavy.
No, it's like, but see, this is, and I'm glad that we brought this up because
Okay.
I wanted to talk about this. I think some men also have gotten to the point where they believe, oh, she's an independent woman, so she doesn't need. No, we still want. We're independent because we have no choice. You think excuse my language just for the thing.
You got a church.
we can't
Can we
curse
do a
on here?
hallelujah?
Nah,
need
we
to add a
definitely could.
hallelujah
Oh,
button over
we
there.
definitely could. That's
I'm trying
I
to
need
stop cussing. I'm trying to stop
hallelujah.
cussing. I'm working on
Button.
it. But do you know that women are really only independent because we have no choice? So if a man comes around and he is offering to take a load off of my back, my hands, my mental, my anything, I'm going to be grateful for that.
That's
now,
great.
but to that same point, yes, I agree with the chivalry. It's hard because men have abused. And I'm not saying that all women use it is their reason, but in some cases, men have abused chivalry to the point that chivalry is always related to them trying to fuck, or them always trying to get your number, or them trying to get something from you.
Wait, where'd you get that from?
Feel me?
Bro,
Experience?
really?
Nah.
Are you serious?
Wait, hold on.
Hello?
Let me say one thing. Can I say one thing? Please remember, ladies and gentlemen listening and watching, perception is reality.
Facts.
Your experience doesn't mean that it's actual fact to
Facts.
the whole
And that's
topic.
why I said
it's actual
some
fact
men-
to you.
No, listen, what I was saying, that's why I said to some. I didn't say to all, but there are women, and we can take a poll on this if you want, but chivalry was used by men to get ass and or
Hold
to
on, can I-
get
can-
oh,
and
I wanna-
Still used.
Wait,
and
hold
will
on.
continue.
Wait.
and not
Still
just
and will
because they
continue
were
to
still
do it.
I wanna
that they
put-
were
let
just
me just
Go ahead,
put two
go ahead,
facts
go
out
ahead,
there.
go
Let me
ahead,
put
go
two
ahead.
facts out there. Two facts out there. The human nature of man is to have sex and fuck women. That's the human nature embedded in his DNA.
Well, thank you for
Okay.
proving my point.
Well, we know that.
Whoa.
Let the man
me say
finish.
The other fact. Let
Let
me
the
say the
man
other
finish.
fact. Let me say the other fact. The other fact is chivalry. When you're breaking down chivalry, a man being nice and wanting to do things, they do it two reasons. They do it because they're gentlemen, and that's how they were raised.
Some of
and it's
them.
genuine.
Some of
Hold
them.
on. Let him finish. Let him
They
finish.
do it because they're gentlemen. And the second reason they do it, now mind you, there's a 2A. There's 1, 2, and then 2A. So the second reason is because they actually really. I'm not opening up no doors for no chick I want to get to know,
Facts.
right? Or actually like.
Facts.
Now 2A is what you're talking about. Men, they just want to fuck. But understand that men having that chivalrous behavior is not because they want to fuck only. Some men really like you.
I agree with you. I'm not saying that's
okay.
not the case. What I'm saying is, in a lot of instances, a lot of men did not do it for the fact like, oh, I like you. It's, oh, damn, she got him. Listen, hold on.
But in the back
Let
of
me
your
finish.
head,
Let
it's
me
a
finish. No, let me finish. It's like,
I wanna touch that.
But
You
you,
gotta get
okay,
that.
I wanna act it out. We can tell the difference, right? A man, when you walk by and he see you carrying the bag, he's like, oh my God, let me help you. That's a genuine, chivalrous move. Like, he's trying to help me. A man like, God damn, she thick. Hey, yo, shorty, let me help you with that real quick. That's a nigga that's trying to fuck. So
Okay.
please don't make it seem like
Okay.
it's not.
I'm not
that
making it
there are
seem like
men
nothing.
that don't
And
fuck.
can I comment on that?
Yeah, but of course.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna say. Women need to start taking
Oh, you could have said it how you was about to.
Wait,
Women
they
need
need
to.
that.
women needs to start taking.
Ain't that how Smiley end up getting cussed out?
Wait. Can I finish?
Can we replay
I don't
that
give a fuck.
episode?
Women need to start taking responsibility over their own journey. Okay,
Agreed.
and this is what I mean by that. I mean by this.
We do take responsibility, and we have
You didn't let me
accepted-
finish though. Toxic. I'm trying to talk right now.
disagreeing with
Talk
you.
your shit, King.
So what I'm
Talk your
saying is
shit.
this. What I'm saying is this. If you have a man that you're getting ready to know, right, and he's on a dating path, or you guys met for like 2-3 days, right, and he's always like, hey, come to my house. Evidently,
You trying to fuck.
or you have to take responsibility of your own journey, meaning that, hey, I don't feel comfortable going to your home, but how about we meet at this restaurant, right? Changing the path.
And if he's interested,
And if he's interested, he's
gonna
gonna go ahead and act
Can I
on it.
tag
'Cause-
in?
Wait.
I'ma
I'm not
tag in
done.
after you, though.
I got you. So a lot of times, if the man tags in and says, okay, yeah, you know what, you're right. Let's go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? evidently he's interested in you. But if the man keeps coming at you and telling you, hey, I want to go ahead and have you come to my house, or I want to come to your house, and they're not taking the clue, like, I'm not ready for that, or I don't want to meet you there, then that's a place that you shouldn't be. So don't blame the man for, not being this or not being that, or trying to fuck, quote
Excuse
unquote.
me, we didn't blame you. All talked about chivalry, and so we were explaining how
People
women,
use chivalry.
Listen, we were explaining why women have started to be a little bit more aggressive with it, because there have been so many men that use chivalry as a way to be disrespectful and or use it as a way to just have sex. Like there was a what's it called
That's
when they
weird.
do a test?
I'm not trying to hit
When
nothing.
they do
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of that's weird.
Oh,
That's
an
a
experiment.
weirdo. That's
Listen,
weirdo.
listen, but that's y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's these niggas be lame a lot. So there was an experiment
And y'all
where
should be able to tell them from
these niggas be
afar.
lame a lot. But listen, there was an experiment where this woman was walking through New York, and they counted the amount of times where she walked by
She got
a man
catcalls and
without exactly. So imagine you done got called at 5-10 times. Niggas are trying to reach at you about 30 times. You have to keep being defensive and protecting yourself and moving around and
Okay.
moving around. So then you finally get somewhere, they like, hey, yo, Ma, then you finally let me get the bags for you. You like, bro, I'm good. I just want to get into my house. Like,
Okay.
So I want to touch on two things real
So-
quick, Cadet, real quick, before we go too far. So I'm going to say, first of all, women need to take responsibility. You men need to take responsibility for the other men.
yes.
I don't need to take responsibility
Yeah, you do.
for no other man. I don't carry his dick. Pause. I don't carry his dick.
But you're going to continue to, the results of his actions are going to affect you.
No. Who comes from
at the end of the day,
Men no longer
I
hold
think
each other accountable.
what you meant to
need
say was hold
men don't-
accountable
yeah,
and
men no
educate,
longer
Right.
hold
not
each
take
other
responsibility
accountable.
for.
Yeah.
whatever you said about women,
Accountable.
ditto. Okay.
So
Because
here's
at the end of the day, men. You're right. After 3 days, you go to his house. That's on you. But do you realize how many men play the long game? I'm talking about years in.
Maybe the homie and trying to
Years
smash.
in.
okay.
And then you finally like, okay, let me give you a chance, and then they fuck up.
Here's-
I had a guy
See.
recently been chasing
Girl.
me for a year.
A
year. Okay, a year. Every time
And
he
you
saw me,
and you know
shivered.
this though, right? You know the man's playing the long game, right? There's clues, there's patterns, there's situations,
things he
there's red
says.
flags that he says, but you choose to take that red flag and blind yourself. Not you. Most women do. All right. He just did this. Maybe he's just meaning this. No, that motherfucker
No.
means that.
I'm talking about men play the long game.
It
Y'all
doesn't
women
matter.
do too.
Listen,
Same
it
way
doesn't matter.
That you
It
cooked
doesn't.
meals for this girl,
But,
he was
hey,
feeding me good.
listen,
We was eating
I-
shrimp, lobster, steak.
I could
you name
cook
it, he
6
cooked
meals.
it.
I could cook 6 meals.
Uh-huh.
And if I'm trying to fuck and you know that I'm trying to fuck and you're not ready to fuck, then you shouldn't fuck. Period. You know that I'm
But
trying to
you
fuck.
realize at the end of the
Don't eat
day,
my
when
food
we
either.
choose to fuck, it's our choice.
Okay.
I chose to
So
fuck.
don't blame us then, because we played the long game to fuck.
I'm not. I'm just saying. For me, if
To
I'm a
fuck.
fuck, I chose to fuck. Let's go ahead and get it on.
All right,
We are
cool.
talking
So you
And
chose
listen.
to
But
fuck.
then there are women who
Chivalry.
cannot think like
Oh
that.
my God!
I'm just
And
talking
women,
about
y'all not
Now,
stupid.
listen, the
y'all
other
not
day-
stupid. Y'all know
Facts.
when a nigga
To
trying to
the
fuck.
guy's
Facts.
defense, listen, to the guy's defense, I did say the other day, I swear on life, I said it to one of my homeboys. I said, I agree. It is hard for men to even be chivalrous nowadays because it's like the women we so guarded, we don't, it's hard for us to take it because we don't know if you're trying to bust down or you just being nice. Most of us now, like I said, you can kind of read, if you know how to read energy and read people, you know if it's
Nah, a
genuine
lot
or
of
not.
people do
But a
that.
lot of people don't.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know how to do that. So older women, like we know how to.
But-
what
I-
is going-
but, hey.
but on top of that,
So-
now let me finish.
See, here y'all
For
go with this
example,
toxic. What is this is about?
we was
Damn.
talking.
Y'all
So
been
we
talking
was
a
in the
lot.
air-
I haven't even said nothing. I just spoke one time.
So it's
Yeah,
me?
not you.
Okay, I'm just.
Go ahead.
Put you on blast. That's hilarious. No, don't apologize.
Don't apologize.
This is what
No,
makes it
no.
interesting.
Exactly.
But
She's
So
speaking
this-
for both
But
of
you
us.
see how it's just submissive,
I
not
get-
toxic.
I like that. I like that.
hey, but listen, real shit though. This is what I'm hearing though. So because of your experiences with a few dudes, right? You carry that over to the next situation. Because with all honesty, I can put this on my mother. When I do things for a woman, it's out of like I'm just being genuine. I'm not trying to necessarily fuck. I like honestly, I've said this with the homies. Like I don't even care to try to holler. Like I know I'm engaged, but I don't care to try to holler anymore. Like I'm just like, what's the point, right? So when I do certain things, if I open the door, like when you said the whole doing certain things for people, I have a coworker, like we'll go to Starbucks, like a group of us, and I'll be like, yo, you want something? And she'll be like, no, I'm good. And then I'll buy my thing, and then she'll buy hers because she just doesn't want people. Now, I don't know if the thought process is that she thinks, like, if she does this, then she's obligated for something. And it's just like, me personally, I'm just like, this is my homie.
Can I say
I'm
something
finna hook
real
her
quick?
up. Go
my
ahead.
grandma raised me, honestly, my grandma raised me like that. She raised me, don't take nothing from a man because then he's going to feel like you owe him something.
There are niggas like that, though.
That's
give you
not
that.
the
I
thought.
give you that.
That's not the theory nowadays. Women do want stuff. I was raised where you don't take nothing from no man because he's going to feel like you owe him something.
I get it.
So I did take chivalry now. Like, what you're talking about is dating chivalry. It's different. If a man is being chivalrous to me and dating, hell yeah, I love that. Be romantic, babe.
But there's random chivalry, though.
And just about. And then
There
you're
is
trying to
random
be-
chivalry.
So that's when you have to be like kind of watching niggas and seeing like, okay, are you really being nice or are you just trying to be nice because you're trying to get? Because
So-
9 times out of 10, because y'all not women, so y'all can't speak on this. I'm telling you, on the female side, 9 times out of 10, they're only being chivalrous because they're trying to get your number or they trying to bust that.
Can we say the same thing for women? Because a lot of men, and they do experiences on YouTube. You can see it now. Men with cars, men with money, this and third. And I'm gonna flip it on you because you say a lot of men do chivalry things because they want pussy. What a lot of women do chivalrous things because they want money. So I will say that because of the simple fact that if you see a man with a nice car, got his head on shoulders and third, not you in general, but a lot of women will sit there and go to that section, flirt a little bit, make her way into the section.
I mean,
that
let's
she's
be
drinking about.
honest. Let's be
I'm gonna
honest.
have to agree. I would agree with that.
Pure
And
example.
I've seen it.
Pure example. We was in Vegas and like we got a section, and I heard that the dudes gave us bands and we were just handing them out to women. Like, mind you, personally, I'm gonna recuse myself of any wrongdoings at this.
He didn't hand bands.
Man, you could have been with Stays in Vegas.
Nah,
what happens in
but-
Vegas stays in Vegas.
But nah, hell no.
engaged.
But I wasn't
He
on
said
that. Like I said earlier, like I legit meant that. Like I was there, I was in the section, and I just chilled. Now everybody else went and grabbed their little females and brought them up to the section. But at the end of the day, it's so much easier to be a woman. And in that self, having a vagina is a toxic fucking thing.
Yes, facts.
Yup, I said it.
What?
I said it.
Why is having a vagina?
Why?
Because y'all got
First of all,
y'all got the power of the
wait,
pussy.
Why
No,
are the
let me
women
clarify.
Y'all control everything
blamed for
when
that
you really look at it.
situation,
No, that's fine.
and y'all were the ones handing out
I'm gonna
hands.
clarify.
Why they at fault?
No,
Let
no,
it-
no.
let him
Because
clarify.
you could have said no. I'm gonna clarify.
Why would I say no?
No. Having
See that bullshit?
You see exactly. Why would I say no?
Exactly.
Be her. I want to sit down.
But let me clarify the vagina thing.
we-
Having a vagina and knowing, like, if you have a vagina and it's good and you know it's good, do you know how dangerous that is?
You know how dangerous you are.
Oh my God.
You know how dangerous you are.
Like, you can have a dick and feel like, I know I got some good dick, but at the end of the day, it's still up to the woman to be like, I want to allow you to give me that dick.
Right.
At the end of the day, no man controls the shit that goes on. So having a vagina and knowing the power that's in your vagina is a toxic thing in itself. And abusing the power. What's that Spider-Man shit?
You can't abuse. With great power comes responsibility.
With great vagina walls comes great responsibility.
Oh shit! He pulled the Iron Man on you niggas.
Agreed. Agreed.
I'll tell you right now, that whole chivalry thing, man. Look, women understand this, all right? Y'all got the power of the pussy, man. Like at the end of the day, man, y'all can talk all of that chivalry's dead. Niggas is only doing it for pussy, but y'all are the fucking masterminds of using that pussy to get what you want.
Get in the
But
bag.
you realize we
getting
had to
the money.
develop that.
No,
over
Getting
time.
no.
Since the
Hell
beginning
no.
of fucking
Never.
Hell no.
time, y'all been using that.
Hell
shit.
All right,
no.
I'm gonna give you that. Eve started
Cleopatra was out
it.
there
But
starting wars over the pussy. Stop
what
playing.
I
Right.
thought about.
Women were marrying kings and princes because of the
pussy.
value that they had. You know what I'm saying? Like they were going after the men.
Y'all saw the story of Troy. It fell because of some pussy.
That's
It
what
always
happened.
fails because it's pussy, don't it?
All wars, if you look at every war, it starts over some pussy.
Not everyone.
Oh yeah, believe you me, in the deep-rooted concept of it,
Not
it started over
every
some pussy.
war.
This is what I heard
That's a lie.
through a little bird. I heard Bin Laden smash fucking Bush's wife.
On
and
guard.
That's how the shit started.
Shut
On
All
guard.
right, let me stop.
Look, I'm over here vouching like, fuck it, on guard. Yeah.
we going with that.
On guard. We running with that, my
He
nigga.
hit Mrs. Bush.
No.
Oh my God.
I don't know
Even
what.
say anything.
Look, she probably took her dentures out.
She
You
was
know
like,
what they say.
What?
She got that Glock 2000.
Y'all see his beard?
Hey. Look,
Oh
What
my
she got?
God.
She
Look,
might
listen.
take that Glock
Before we
Glock
take
now.
another break, though, I really feel like I've been sitting here just fucking around my phone, checking on my baby moms and everything, but I really been thinking about this. I'm listening to y'all talk. All of this shit comes down to communication. I say this all the time on my podcast. Communication is key. Me personally, I would step into situations and I would let the woman know what my intentions were off Jump Street.
You realize every
Facts.
time you said that, you were talking about eating pussy, right?
What?
So whenever he made this statement, it was on a sexment, and he would say, I enjoy what I do because I talk to it.
I eat pussy good. What the fuck you
Yeah,
want me to do?
and why do you do that? Because you communicate.
Because I communicate.
So I'm just saying, every time you said that, it was in relation to that.
What are you communicating? That I enjoy eating pussy?
I think he talks to it. Like,
I mean,
Who
aren't you
doesn't?
talking?
You
Like he talks
programmed the pussy?
I'm the pussy whisperer is what she's trying to say.
so
I don't even
so
like
once
saying
again,
the P word, but
he's
that's the
saying-
only way that I can say that. Like, you programmed
I mean,
the
what do you call it?
Vagina.
Oh, God. We're taking a break on that one.
Yeah.
The V word?
Pussy power.
I mean, I feel like the P word is in the bedroom, not in public.
Oh, like,
Pussy.
you talk. You tell them that's your pussy.
I mean,
It's
I
in the
don't
bedroom.
think
We'll be back,
that's
y'all.
your vagina. That doesn't sound cute. Ooh.
We back like cook crack, y'all. Had to take a break real quick. It was
So-
getting real toxic in here.
Yeah, y'all was making me say words I didn't want to say.
It was making you say words. You see more toxicity. How do we make her do anything?
Hey, before we move on, there's a difference between cock and dick. Cock is gonna make my dick go limp. When you say, "I want that dick,"
You can't say cock.
no,
I think
no.
that, I thought that the,
No.
I thought the C word was for Caucasian men. And then the D word was for black men.
What if we're doing like role play?
It derived
Like, oh
from
my
it.
God.
It derived
Right.
from Caucasian porno and white women
Right.
saying
I think
cock.
I thought that cock
It
was
derived
a
from-
white man's and the dick was a black man.
No,
I think-
it's
It'd
not
be the
necessarily that.
White
It's a
woman,
dick.
and they'll be like, "Oh my God, you have such a big cock. Oh my
Right,
God."
yeah, so you'll see white women
Yeah,
fucking
it's
black men and
Black
they'll
men
use
don't
the
have
word.
cock.
It's a difference.
But
It's like
remember,
if it's
porn
like
star-
it's like
you realize porn was originally white actors.
right with
exactly.
hairy
It was white.
vaginas and stuff.
Okay, well,
but it's
we're on
like
the
you
topic. Do
saying
y'all watch
my boy
white
and
porn
my
or black
nigga.
porn?
That's my nigga or that's my boy. That's my nigga.
Y'all watch black
different
porn
emphasis.
or white porn?
Black.
or white?
If I watch white porn, it's a thick white chick with a nigga.
Black or white?
I don't really watch porn like that, but if I do partake in it, it'd be black.
Black or white?
Oh, God,
will-
you asking the wrong motherfucker. Go ahead.
I don't listen to some
So,
episodes.
as you know from watching previous episodes of Cocktails and Intellect
You was a
podcast,
wild girl.
is that I enjoy porn. I will watch all categories.
What'd you watch this week?
So actually, they're not paying us,
shit.
but I'm gonna shout it out because it's black owned. There is a website. It's called Black Touch, BLK Touch. It is a black erotica, and let me tell you, when I say this is quality porn, like I low-key want to hit them up and say, I am so proud of you.
How'd you
Quality.
find it? How'd you find it?
She's a walking search engine.
Wow.
I ran across it.
Nice.
She ran across it.
It
So
popped up,
she'll-
it popped up in my
to
feed,
answer
so
the
apparently
question,
this says a lot.
you'll watch anything. She'll watch anything.
I have watched
I
everything.
can't.
What
Lately,
about you?
lately, there's been like, no disrespect to any of the transsexual people, but when I look for ebony ass, I'm not trying to see a dick attached to the booty.
You're searching the wrong way, my
What?
brother. That's a general search. You got to be very
First of all,
specific.
first of all, you
You
have
gotta-
to go digging to find that.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No,
you
you
do.
actually. No, you don't. You don't.
No,
Go
no,
to
no, no,
Tasty
no, 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 no,
Blacks.
no. Let me
Because
hold on.
Pornhub
Hold on.
switches to
Hold on.
gay based
Check
on
this
your
out.
search.
Crazy. Nope.
Let me-
TastyBlacks.com.
no.
They just put it in anything.
That's
at this
where
point.
you fucking up at, bro. Hold on. You asked me a question. You said, what do I like to watch? I don't really watch porn like that, but if I do, I'm automatically searching for squirters or like black girls getting fucked in the ass or something like that, right?
White squirters or black squirters?
Black. Now, check this out. Yeah, I don't know. I use
Shout out to the
white
squirters.
porno just doesn't really do anything for me. I'll do a little bit of Latin as well, but let me tell you something. The search bar. All right. First of all, don't just go to these websites, right? I mean, make it general. Go to Pornhub or PornMD. Put in your search.
Go to
Now,
Black
mind
Touch.
you, now mind you,
It's called
now
Black
mind you.
Touch.
BLKT
All right.
OUCH.
You put in a search for. What'd you say you put in?
TastyBlacks.com.
All right. No. What was this? What you search for?
They have their own category, so it's like.
Oh, so
ebony,
you can't
big
search?
ass.
Okay.
You can search,
So
but
every
I
once
just
in a
be
while,
like,
every once
I
in a
like to
while,
be
Shereen,
surprised.
because I'm very detailed with my searches.
Clearly, you were surprised.
I'm very detailed with my
in a
searches.
better way.
Now I need to go
There's
look
been a
this
couple
up.
times that I'll click on something and it'll be a guy with the dick, and I'll be like, y'all tried to play me. Because what it is, see, you have to understand how searches work. If I put up a video and I tag it a certain way, it's gonna pop up in whatever I'm
I
searching.
have a
Yeah,
question.
facts.
Yeah.
What are you searching for? Because you don't search for porn more than I do.
Okay, again,
And
for
I
example.
rarely,
Listen,
For
rarely
example,
run
I'm gonna give her an
across
example.
a
No, I'm gonna
dick.
give her an example.
What's your favorite porn star?
Oh man, I'm old, man. I got so many, man.
You about to say
like-
Vanessa Blue?
Nah, man, hell no. No,
These
no,
niggas got
no. I
names.
like Havana Ginger. I like Jada Fire. I mean,
Jada Fire.
Pinky was alright, but she.
Pinky
I mean,
got fat.
It's not even about her getting fat. It's just
Wait,
like
okay. What would be your you know how people have what is it, a
Yearly
spirit animal?
roundup? Oh.
What would be your spirit
My
porn
s-
star?
my-
Because I know mine.
Oh, we already talked about it. Wesley Pipes.
Is that a man?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you know.
Wesley
That
Pipes.
nigga's so funny.
See, and when I brought it up to them, they was like, "What?" Like,
Bro, Wesley
That's
Pipes
that
has
guy.
a good time in the bedroom,
I'm
and that's
telling
what
you.
I'm about.
I'm telling you.
We
It's,
gonna
it's the
fuck,
thing about me. When,
we
I,
gonna
when I'm
bust your
having
nut,
sex,
and we gonna laugh.
I literally, and I don't purposely mean to do it, but I
happens.
start sounding like this motherfucker, like, you know what I mean? With them sales right there. Hey, you gonna take this with that West Coast shit. Like, hey, hold on. No, spread that. You gonna spread that ass right there. That nigga Wesley is on some shit.
Hey, my favorite thing he said, that nigga said, he was like, ugh, who told you could come on my dick
Yeah,
like
who
that?
told you? Who told you to come on my dick like that? Ugh.
Word? Shout out to Wesley Pipes. Look at, are y'all
my
watching
God.
porn right now?
Yeah, no, she always does this.
They
She'll pull up porn and be like, hey, look at this guy. So I'm like,
All right, so we're just gonna move on as they're having their little girl time right now.
Right.
On a whole
Oh,
Right.
podcast.
First of all, I was educating her on Wesley Pipes.
You don't know who Wesley Pipes is?
No.
I showed her Wesley Pipes, but and she was like, he's ugly. I said, you know, most male porn stars are
that
ugly.
ain't had shit to do with
They
it.
got big dicks though.
Okay.
Big dick energy.
Well, there's one porn guy that I did come across. It was a compilation that was going around of him, and I can't think of his name. I think it's old.
Mr. Marcus?
No, OG.
Ooh, I like it.
TL?
OG.
Like he's big with muscular, and he put his like whole.
Yeah,
back
stripper
in.
nigga.
No, he was a porn star, but his porn was like that's the.
I
only
think I
one
know what you're
like.
talking about.
Brian
It's that-
Pumper?
Nah.
Oh wait, what's his?
It's a
no,
stripper
not-
nigga. What's that stripper
Mr.
nigga?
Marcus.
No, it's not Mr. Marcus. It's
Strippers
something
in
with
the
OG or
something.
OG.
Strippers in the hood. Some bullshit.
Anyway, she technically asked me what I be searching for. I will literally put in some shit like, oh yeah, ebony dick rider, right? Because I want to see girls bouncing on dick.
Creamy,
And
though. You
you'll
gotta
fuck
cream.
if somebody tags a transsexual porn, like if somebody's transsexual and they tag it ebony dick rider, guess what's gonna pop up in my search?
I feel you.
You know what I mean?
But if you go on Tasty Blacks, shout out to Tasty Blacks. You go on there, like,
them checks, man.
you don't even have to.
You need to go check out BLK Touch.
Okay, I might look at
Y'all
that.
niggas.
I have a lot
Let
of
me
time.
know when the
Let me
checks
tell
come in.
you,
Let me know when the
I am
checks come
about
in.
to pay for their monthly. That's how much I like.
That's
it.
how good it is.
For the black touch.
I was impressed.
Okay.
I like making my own porns anyway. So anyway, what's the
Factual.
next topic?
All right, so sexy versus stock.
Ooh.
It's a fine line.
And,
What's a
and I was about to say, in what
But,
connotation?
She gotta explain it because that was her shit.
Yeah, I was about to say,
But,
okay.
But
Oh.
you had another topic about the. Okay, so any other toxic behaviors for feminine or women?
No, I mean, again, that's one of the subjects that can go
All
day. I think we kind of
So
touched on a
y'all
lot
only gave
of
us
it.
2 examples. So there's only 2 things that women. do.
No, it's not only two
No, it's
examples.
not. It's definitely
Okay,
not.
if y'all
So
if
confrontational.
y'all
See,
let us-
that's a toxic
She has
thing
that
right
winner.
there.
She has that I have to win mentality.
they
I
didn't
like that.
allow us.
That's
to
her
talk
though.
about
What,
That-
that's cool.
That's her. That's her.
Because
Though.
that's why you get so many sales and shit like
It-
that.
exactly.
I like. It's
Exactly.
okay for. I know how to.
How many you
Hey,
had today?
ooh,
How many you had
I
today?
got one
15?
more. I got one more.
Do you?
Not knowing
I know how to
when.
take a L.
Hey,
I'm willing to
listen,
take a L.
listen. Not knowing when it's okay to not be in competition with your man.
Wait,
Why are you
not
in
knowing or
competition with your
knowing
man?
when
Knowing
not to be.
knowing when not to be in
I don't
competition.
think. Okay, so let's get this clear because I don't want any misconceptions about me.
Why are we competing with our man?
I don't ever.
there's
believe,
women that do it.
There
I don't
is.
ever
Facts.
believe in competing with my man. I believe in building with my man.
Okay.
I believe in complimenting my
So-
man when necessary. But if my man tell me to shut the hell up, I'm gonna shut the hell up.
All right.
If
Before
my
we
man
move
tell
on
me
to the
sit
next.
back, I'm gonna sit back.
Before we move on to the next, and mind you, when I
But
asked
you have to communicate it.
see your
I will
toxic
ask
shit.
you nicely.
I don't know when to let a man
talk.
talk.
to me nice. Talk to me nice.
You heard that, kid.
Hey.
So I'm gonna ask this question, and I want it to be short.
We're gonna go round robin with it. We're gonna go round robin, or is it
Oh my god!
specifically
If
for
I
them?
need to count specifically for them, because we've
Okay.
been good.
All right,
Who
bet.
is them?
Them,
Y'all
you
two.
and
It's
y'all-
3 against 2. It's only 2 of us.
Oh, we're not saying anything.
vaginas
We
as a
really
whole.
not.
It's specifically for the vagina.
Because y'all hold us responsible for all these other dudes, so y'all responsible for each other today.
Ooh,
So,
yeah, I like that.
so, what is your definition of a man?
I'm gonna turn my mic all the way down. I'm not gonna say shit.
Facts.
Because
Why both y'all just sat back?
they not saying nothing. Because I know where I'm gonna go with it. What's your definition of a man?
I'm gonna let you go first.
Ooh.
And y'all better be short, because she talking about let you go first. I know what that means.
I'm gonna be short. I've been talking a lot.
Okay, go
Oh
ahead.
my God, Cadet, you stupid. I don't know. I'm gonna say so. Let me clarify why it's hard for me to answer that question.
But you know what you want.
Your
out of a man.
opinion. Let her
I
talk,
know
let her
what I
talk.
want out
Talk
of
your
a
shit.
man, but for me to define a man, I had to figure it out on my own. I didn't have the male influence to help me, to develop me and program me to understand what I need to expect out of a man. I had to figure that out on my own.
I'm a big fan of the things that are absent, or the things you don't like will teach you what you want or what you need to look for. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If that makes sense. I've been drinking a little bit.
But
that's what
the bottle about done.
Whole lot of bit. This is what I learned from my experience with a Sagittarius. Let me get eye contact on it because you a Sagittarius.
Go ahead, I'm looking at you too, Aquarius.
Aquarius do it right. My experience was I learned a lot from the things that I didn't like, and I turned them into what I was looking for. So this is my thing to you. This is my opinion. You take how you want to take it. You know what you don't like in a person.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? So you can take that and turn it in like, okay, I don't like a man that's sitting in the car when I'm at the gas pump. Like, nigga, get your ass out the car and pump my gas for me. That's the little things. Like, my girl knows when I'm in town, she ain't touching no gas pump.
Hello.
It goes without saying.
Yeah.
But that don't go for everybody. There's plenty of niggas out there that just be sitting it. What you mean?
This girl will do everything on her own.
No.
You
First
know
of all,
the rules.
cause
Get your ass on the mic.
You can't put yourself in the category of the expectations I have for my man.
He is a man, though.
He is a man.
Just
but
sidebar, this has nothing to do with it. I just thought about it and I want to put it out there because it's real lame. But if you outside wearing Fendi head to toe, but you don't got hot water, or if you outside with Gucci head to toe and you can't give your woman gas money or pump the gas.
Where the fuck did that come from?
That was a
That sounds like it's a personal thing. Again, baby, I'm gonna ask you, you
did.
okay?
No. It was just something.
Okay, all right.
Just
She felt it on her spirit.
Can't get it out there.
Sorry. This is what I'm talking about.
But y'all have not given me a definition of a man, so you don't
But
have one.
my definition of a man is someone who loves me, protects and provides.
Okay.
I'm gonna say has the same.
I kind of feel like you know where I'm going, but go ahead. Continue.
Protects, provides, but then also compliments me, and also can challenge me. I need a man who can challenge me.
Your daddy.
Okay.
I don't got one of them.
But no, and
when I say challenge is that if we are a team, you need to have the balls to tell me when I'm wrong.
You need a father figure.
Because we are growing together.
And you need to have the balls to accept.
But then you need to be man enough to help me accept. Because if you can't,
What the fuck? No, it doesn't work that way.
Hold on before y'all go crazy. Rob,
All right,
do your
what's
thing.
your definition of a man?
Synopsis.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
just like my quick
Quick
list.
synopsis.
I have a whole list. Okay, so I believe that.
Because she's had male influences, so she
Yes,
has a
I
better.
think the Kavasi is starting to kick in again.
Do your thing.
Okay,
I like that.
Pass the Kavasi, yeah.
I like that.
Hey, relax, you little nasty.
Fucking creep.
He is a creep. You hear it, right?
Yes.
Now they see it.
Which one?
I got evidence.
Now y'all know.
Who's a creep?
That ain't me.
Okay, my definition of a man is not only being physically strong, but also emotionally strong, where you know when to be vulnerable and how to be vulnerable. I'm big on communication. Like a man that could communicate with me openly, honest. You can tell me how you was feeling if I said something make your feelings hurt, or if I did something wrong. Tell me. Don't just be balling it up and walking away and I don't know. Tell me your boundaries. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Listen to me. I listen to you. Let's build together. I feel like a real man is in touch with those emotions, also able to communicate those emotions, taking care of the house, providing, being a protector, also being willing to work hard. Even if tomorrow you don't have a job, a real man is going to know how to get out there and get
He'll make a way.
And he's going to
That's
make
facts.
pay.
Wait.
I agree with
Can
that,
you say that
100%.
Can we play that back one more time? Say the last part.
A real man, even if he doesn't have a job, he's going to know how to go out there and get it and still know how to provide. He's not
That's a
going to
fact.
let it crumble him. He's going to figure out a hustle. He's going to get creative, or he's going to be like, we got to figure out something. Not just, oh, shit's fucked up, let me run away from this situation type thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big thing for me. A man who knows how to face tough
Adversity.
situations and adversity, not only in work life, not only in social life, but in relationships.
Okay, I
That's
said
big for me.
synopsis.
That's it. I'm
I'ma
done.
wrap
I'm
you
gonna
up.
stop talking. That ain't it.
Okay, now, before we move on, what in the hell is the definition of a woman?
Ooh, look how quiet it got.
No,
initially,
I was
let's get back to
letting
me.
her- I was
Crickets.
letting her go.
Okay, go ahead.
Crickets.
It's not.
You know, all I hear in my
Wait,
head
you know
right
what?
now is Music Soul Child. That's all I'm playing in my head.
Love.
The
That
definition of a man is to never cry. What else he says?
No, but that's a toxic definition of a man.
But see, that's all I'm playing in my head. Because
See,
it's
she
programmed
toxic as
for.
fuck.
Okay.
I
now-
am not toxic. Society has developed this definition of that is
See
actually
how
not
You a
reality.
switched it.
Sagittarius. Let me
What
tell
What
you.
See how
is
they
your
switched it?
definition of a woman?
What
toxic.
exactly?
I know you toxic.
Shereen.
What is your wait?
He got the daddy voice. You better talk, girl.
No. I mean, because
No, real
I
talk.
see where you're going. I see where Cadet is going.
Okay, so
You gave
let
a
me go to
definition.
the men.
My definition of a
Go
woman.
to the men. Go to the men. Real quick. To the men.
Do you
My-
want the man's answer first?
Your
or you want us
definition.
to answer first?
I'm because I let y'all answer for the.
I'm
for
an
the
enigma,
guys.
my brother. Listen, my definition of a woman is a woman, right? Because every woman to me is different. I don't
Right.
mean to be like one of those guys like trying
For
to.
you, for
for
you.
me, this is for me. Every woman is different. There is no definition of a woman because every woman is different.
Okay.
The main categories I look for, I stopped looking for that a long time ago, about 10 years ago, because the categories I thought I was looking for in a woman ended up not being what was for me. So I don't necessarily have a
He said
definition
that.
for
He
a
said
woman.
that.
Powerful.
He
I
said
know that. I know when I find that woman, that's what it is. The woman I'm with now, that's having my child, that is my definition of a woman right now.
Shout out to
And
her.
how do you
feel what I'm
define her?
saying?
Can you define her?
Hey, Kendall.
There is no defining her because when you grow with someone, everything changes every day, bro.
My brother.
For good and bad.
Every
my
day.
brother.
I've learned more about her
Agree.
than it's so weird. I was married. I was with someone for 16 years before I was married.
16?
Right? I was with the woman for 16 years, and then we got married 12 years into it. I thought I knew this woman. I ain't know
It
shit.
changed. It changed after the
Apparently,
title.
I'm divorced.
It changed after the title.
No, it was changing before that, but I was
Okay.
dumb.
Okay.
I tried to hold on to something that wasn't there anymore.
Like
Oh,
most
you
men.
ignored the red flags?
And ignore red flags, nigga. I was in the fire, and I just decided to put on some friggin'
This shit don't
fireproof,
burn. It don't
retardant
burn.
fucking
Right.
clothing article.
I've
Right.
been there, brother. We've been
Right.
there. I've
You know
been
what I mean?
there. Okay.
But again, even with me being with the person I'm with right now, that can also change, right? The definition of a woman to me is a woman that can change with you and stick with you. If you want to put it in the simplest form,
Yeah.
all of these things can change. One thing I do understand is that times are different from back in the day.
Facts.
My grandparents, my great grandparents, and even my parents now, which is still almost rare. They're older, of course, but their times were different. They didn't have social media. They didn't have all these other things. Of
They
course,
had the same adversity
things
that
were
we
things
had.
were still happening, the cheating or whatever you want
Right.
to call it. Those things that's
You
been
ain't have
happening since the
access
days
to
of
put
old.
it on Jump Street though. It's a simple.
Those are
someone took a picture, you at a
relationships to
gas
me.
station
I
and it's over.
strive for a relationship like that. I fuck it. We grow old together. We'll be miserable together. We'll be happy
Right.
together. All of that shit. I strive for that.
Right.
It's tough nowadays.
Yeah.
That's why I say I don't necessarily have a definition of what my ideal woman, what a woman is to me. A woman to me is what she brings to the table according to what we're going through at that moment.
I agree, and it's really powerful that you said that because finding a man that's willing to grow with you in these days, when it's so easy to just go out
And
and
pick
get a
up
thought
another one.
bot that just does whatever they say and do or whatever. So it's refreshing to find that there are men who still have old school values where they want to grow with a woman and they understand there's challenges that come into that, but they're willing to go through those challenges together in a healthy manner, not in a toxic manner.
You know how tough it is to find someone. All right, you just brought up like the whole just finding a thought or something like that. It goes both ways, men and women. Again, and I'm sorry to bring up my age again, but I've been through enough
It's
to
okay.
know.
It's a
He's like
necessary
It's a
part.
necessary- yeah,
of
I was gonna say
experience.
that.
I get
Okay,
it.
well-
He's like 65 over here.
You wildin'.
Chill out.
I have an
Did
old
the
soul.
the ARP
I
let
have
it
an
get
old soul.
hit?
I
have
didn't
an
even know
old soul.
that was your age, but you
I'm
know how
41.
the black
I'm
don't
41,
crack.
right?
I
So
respect
check
it,
this
though.
out. There's a point in time where it's like you're tired of the one-offs. I've been there, done it. I can still do it. You know what I mean?
What's the
I can
point-
still
what's the
do it.
point, though, right?
Exactly. So imagine having to relearn someone.
Every time.
It's annoying.
And mind you, it's not even a burden. Like, what's the point of breaking up with my girl if we go through something? The point is you're supposed to go through things. You're supposed to go through arguments. You're supposed to build and learn from that. Some men and women, they'll just jump up as soon as the first sign of a problem and just they out. Now they go seeking they're seeking that void. They're seeking another relationship or another fuck or another whatever you want to call it. And you have to relearn somebody again. You know how fucking tiring that shit is,
Over
man?
that shit.
Having to relearn
getting
somebody.
married.
You
But
know how
my-
long it takes to really learn somebody?
It's funny. My spiritual advisor was just telling me the type of love that it sounds like you have and the type of love I carry. It's hard these days because, you know, it's sad that a lot of people don't even want love, like real
No,
love
they don't.
anymore. Not these days. Like a
They
lot
really
of people
don't.
just really want the money or the financial support. They want the fun, but when it comes into the actual love aspect, I feel like the type of love, that unconditional, real, raw, tough love that is all encompassing, a lot of people don't appreciate it or don't even want it these
That's also
days.
in the eye
I
of the
agree with
beholder,
that.
though. Could
Yeah.
That's another thing for social media. I think the people fall in love with the glitz and glamour that people
Facts,
portray.
facts.
They
And I
don't.
think
They don't show the hard
The
work
roots.
behind that.
And it's a saying about that. It says he fell in love with my roses. He fell in love with my flowers, but not my roots. People want once the blossoms, but they don't want to plant. They don't.
But
wanna go
also,
through the
there are
gardening
women
phase.
and men out there that don't want you digging in them roots. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Because they have that
Exactly.
shield that I built.
That
I built
protective
a
layers.
wall up. There was a time. There was a time when I was going through what I was going through while I was with my ex-wife, where I had a wall up. I didn't want nobody trying to chisel at that. You
At
understand what
all.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't even try.
Don't even
Get the
try.
fuck outta here.
Just see what you see
I
here.
was on that.
You know what I'm saying? And
Take what you
Get what
take
you
what
what
we
you
doing?
see.
We fucking or nah?
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean, don't try to get to
Don't
know
try to
me.
get
Don't
my
try to
feelings.
get. You know what I mean? I'm already
Don't
in.
get deep.
I'm not even over the feelings that I'm dealing with right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Another thing too, people fail to realize, and it's so crazy to say this. And when I say this to people, sometimes they be like, "What are you talking about?" It's if you just sit back and just be silent for a minute. Love. People throw this word around. Love is literally, to me, and if you break it down, it's fact. Love is the levitation, right? Things that levitate, they do what? They go higher and higher.
Right.
Love is the levitation of valuable emotions. Love is an emotion, right? So if you're the true love, unconditional love, to me is the consistency and the constant levitation of these valuable emotions between two people, whether it be your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your lover. You know what I mean? All of those things can play different.
But remember,
depending on
people
who the
are
person
scared of
is.
emotions now.
But-
and I
but-
tell people all the time, emotions ain't nothing but energy and motion.
But also
it's
too,
okay. It's
al-
okay to be in touch with
also
emotions.
too, a lot of women have been conditioned to love with conditions when it comes to men.
Ooh.
I will only love you
Hold up. Say
if
that again. Wait, pause. I'm gonna do the rewind on that. You a DJ? You DJ?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Wheel up.
Bring it back.
women, some women are conditioned to love with condition. And what I mean by that is I can only love you if you bring X amount of dollars to the table.
I don't think that's a man thing. You're right. It is a
Yeah,
woman thing.
it is.
Definitely.
Because honestly speaking, men will take almost anything.
If you see
But
my
you know
ex-wife,
what?
you'd be
I
like,
am
"Oh,
going to
damn, you
agree
really
with
love that
you.
motherfucker."
You know, so
Don't do that.
I did what- I said what I said.
What you say?
I said what I
Toxic
said.
comment alert. Toxic comment alert.
but it's true though. Like if you really
Sexual comment alert. Nigga. Talk your shit.
so if you really think
Not
about
nice.
if you really think about it, like think about all the women nowadays. Like when you meet them, they have an expectation, they have a criteria, they have a line, and most of those women are single. That's the catch 2020.
Hey, I got
But
another
you know
one.
what?
A lot of times, those things, the criteria they're asking, they don't even.
They
meet
don't
them
even
for
have it themselves.
But you know what? I'm going to agree with you. You know,
To what? Disagree? Go ahead. That's what
I
women
was
do.
actually going to agree with your ass.
Okay, cool. That's a
But-
surprise.
But no, what you're saying is true, and I'm talking from firsthand experience, just seeing it out there, out and about different circles. Growing up, I have a friend, okay, now mind you, we're like 12, 13, and 14, 15, whatever, we're teenagers, and I remember her mom always saying, if you want to talk to that dude, make sure you got some money.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I've heard that
You know?
so many
Yeah.
times. Is it
You
a
know?
Southern thing or is that an island thing with
so
just women in?
it's
It's an old school thing.
Old
But
school
let's,
thing.
let's
It's
think
not.
about it,
It's
though. Let's
not.
think about it.
It's not.
Because
I
if
was
you
raised
look at the
hella old
movie,
school. No,
if
no,
you
no,
think
I said that's
about
an
the
old head thing.
movie, if you think about the movie,
What movie?
Dance Hall Queen.
I don't know
If
that
you
one.
recall this, so Dance Hall Queen is a Caribbean movie. It was a huge
Popular.
movie.
It's almost
Very
like as popular as Top Shot.
The whole premise of the movie
Shots
was
is
about the
shit.
fact that the movie starts off with the mother making her daughter sleep with this man because he was financially supporting the family. So they're in Jamaica, in the hood, very, very depressive conditions. And he bought Kentucky Fried Chicken. This was like a classic scene. Oh, we got KFC tonight? And, they were excited for the chicken. And then the man wanted the daughter and the
KFC
mom.
hit different in the Caribbean. I'm
It
not
sure
gonna lie.
does, but not enough for me to go fuck your old ass. So,
Damn.
Okay.
but I'm saying that was
I get
part
it.
of it, and that is something we're brought up and raised on.
Okay. I respect it because the one thing about the Caribbean, right? Trini, what's your background?
VI, well, VI, Antigua,
You was
Division, name anything, yeah.
VI?
Trouble.
Yeah, legit.
Trouble.
Born and
St.
raised.
Croix or?
Trouble.
St. Croix.
You St. Croix?
Oh Lord.
I know a lot of people say queer.
Are they Sagittarius as well?
Nah, y'all terrorists.
I didn't want to go that far, but you're right.
Bro,
First
listen.
of all, don't get mad. Let me
Y'all
not go there.
listen, I'm
Let
not
me
gonna
not go
lie.
there. Trinity might in trouble.
Y'all motherfuckers are addiction, but there's no good that can come from an addiction. Oh, shout out to that train though.
Yes,
Yeah,
there
yeah,
is.
facts.
Yes, there is definitely
No.
good that can
From
come
an
from addiction.
addiction?
A baby.
So, and Rob, what's your background?
Thank God I missed that train. No pun intended.
I didn't know that.
What?
I asked what's her background.
What you say?
Southern American.
Southern
I'm
American.
from the
That
South.
you know
Wait a
of.
minute, but you made
No,
that.
it's very native on my dad's side. My mom is Asian, but I'm black.
Your mom is Asian.
My mom's family, they
That's
have
crazy.
all Asian, but I am black.
My
Black and
grandmother
black.
I don't
was
know why I
half
thought
Asian,
something
half
different.
But Asians were black.
Trinidadian.
So
Right,
that's
exactly.
why
Facts.
It's all, so
the Asian
I'm
had a black
black.
man. Don't make me get in my 5% of shit. But anyway.
I like that.
Drop that knowledge in. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. Back on topic.
I don't even remember what the topic was.
I mean, no, we got into love and all this other. I mean, shit.
That's how it goes.
It is.
It started off because I was agreeing with G. You know.
No, I'm just saying, like to my experience and to the women that I've actually,
Oh,
you know,
woman,
had a
the
conversation.
definition of a woman.
The definition of a woman.
Oh, yeah.
So we're
No.
gonna-
So
I didn't tell mine
with,
either.
so with my definition of woman, even though I just was telling you about my experiences, and that's what I experienced when it comes down to females, you know, loving, but it's also it's
Hey, what's
also
your definition,
conditioned.
bro? You stuttering.
No, I get it. What's the definition? I'm getting there, but I'm just saying to your
ASAP.
question. So I was just saying, like when it comes to what you said, it's just based off of experience. You know, most women only love with condition unless it has to deal with a child. When it comes towards a man,
But you do realize that stems from the fact that we love and get nothing in return, and we're left brokenhearted and hurt, and
brokenhearted.
probably with the child.
Love
Listen,
hard and
listen. it's-
Probably done lost the bail money.
I'm,
you know,
I'm
done
gonna be
put
honest
money
with
on
you.
the books.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm just saying.
Sometimes that's a lot of.
Money on the books.
That was not personal
Right.
experience.
So you're
but
saying that
personal-
black women only deal with drug dealers? What's going
Right,
on?
right.
I'm not saying that.
Oh,
This
shit.
is experience based on life. If you know enough people, enough black people.
So what you're
someone
saying,
you know
what
has
you're saying
experienced
is it stems down to women are conditioned to love with conditions when it comes to a man because of societal conditions.
because of
Some
previous
women.
hurt as well.
Okay.
Let's not forget
Okay,
about
which
one
is a
thing that you
condition.
say,
Which is a
why would I
condition.
do the same thing over again and expect a different result?
But
Now it's like,
now
okay,
that's
Okay.
toxic.
Be smart.
'Cause-
That's
no,
insanity.
hold on. Before you finish that, that is toxic because when we had this conversation about toxic masculinity, it was brought up that you can have a bad situation with a woman. You can have a bad situation with a man, but that was that man and that was that woman. You can't
And you
take
gotta
it
leave it there.
personal. I think what we have done as a black society, we have started taking things
We do,
personal.
and because we're
So then what
human.
happens is we go into our next relationship
human.
saying, this man did that, this
It's
woman
tough.
did that, this man did that, this woman did that. And so then you start changing who you
It's
are
tough.
based off of your
It is tough.
experiences
It
instead
takes
of
patience.
cleansing
how do
yourself.
we not do that, though?
Because you have to cleanse
Patience.
yourself of that bad
Agreed.
experience.
Like, I need to burn
Agreed.
some
Agreed.
sage.
Okay.
Agreed.
Like, what do we do,
Agreed.
sis?
So-
help us
My
out,
church
sis.
finger.
Everything
finger.
takes.
So just to wheel it back
Church
from
finger.
what I think a
I
woman
didn't
is.
answer your question, but church finger, real quick. This is how I feel like people need to deal with that. You need to heal your own traumas before you bring somebody into that fucking circle.
Right.
Easier said than done.
And that is
It's
absolute
not.
fact.
It's not.
You
It's
just
not.
gotta take that time.
Bro,
It's just
trust me.
time.
Okay.
I came from my traumas, right? I came from my trauma with a
Likewise.
fucking Sagittarius.
I feel the same way about Aquarius, but that's female side. That's the female side.
Female side.
Men are different.
Wait.
Female
well,
side
how do you
ain't
feel?
shit.
How do you,
I give you that.
Aquarius?
I don't know who's gonna listen to this podcast, but female Aquarius, y'all ain't shit, and I mean that shit. Shout out to my cousin, my nigga. Anyway,
Are you sure you're healed? I thought you said
Yeah,
you
no,
trying
no,
to
that
word.
wasn't.
No,
that
that was yeah. I know exactly.
know the
where you're
story.
coming
Just
from.
because you're giving your affirmations and your testimony doesn't mean that you're not healed.
I'm a healed, and that's
All
another thing.
Aquariuses
What about
are not
Sagittarius?
made equal. They're
Wait.
not
why are you
all-
coming for me?
Wait, no, I'm not
What
coming
did
for
I
you.
do?
I'm just coming for your
I'm not
kind.
even an
You're
Aquarius.
hurt.
and I'm
Listen,
like,
listen. Listen. When I said this before, I said this on social media, and people was like, "You gotta let that hurt go." Trust me, I've healed and I've gone a long way
Facts.
from where I was at. If y'all listen to my podcast from the beginning to where we at now,
Yeah.
I've definitely healed.
That shit,
Trust
that
and
shit was
believe. I feel the
rough.
same way.
But at the end of the day, you cannot dismiss your experiences, right?
Exactly.
Because they are experiences and they help you to grow, right?
It's called your
Correct.
testimony.
And I talk my shit. Shout out to y'all Sagittarius. You know, y'all have y'all bad traits. Everybody has their bad traits. I just know the bad traits firsthand multiple times because I've known different Sagittarius.
What this bitch did to you?
Man, fuck up.
Right. Facts. That's healing right there. That's healing right
Being
there,
able
my
to say
brother.
that and smile at the same time without being mad. I'm not even mad. I'm just like, it is what it is.
You just talking shit. Okay.
But I'm talking shit. But I feel like you have to acknowledge your traumas one-on-one before you try to bring somebody into your circle. And shout out to my fiance, right? Because she didn't have to stay. She didn't have to be patient with me. She understood and she respected that I said, listen, I came from this trauma. I'm not trying to be on that lovey-dovey shit. Like, I'm just not in that time frame. I'm not in that mind frame. I'm not trying to be there. She respected it. She acknowledged my space, and we're getting married. So,
Now,
shout out to
Mind
her.
you, after you're done with that, I want to jump right back into something that he was saying.
He need to acknowledge his shit.
No, it's not even he
Well,
said
not
it, and
acknowledge,
I don't think anybody realized what the fuck just happened.
What's up?
Because I was like, wait a minute. When you broke down the condition of a condition of a
Go ahead,
condition.
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Right.
Please get back into that because Shereen literally had responded to what you said, and I was like, wait, but that's a form of a condition.
Right. It's just more so like a lot of women sit here and jab at men, and men ain't shit. Men is dogs. Men is this. Not a lot, not all, but a lot.
Most.
And then they turn a narrative to, if you want a man, he must be this. He must be that.
He must
in
provide.
order for you to love him, he must have this. And it's a pedestal. They hold men to a pedestal. And that is a condition that women have, that have been conditioned to think that these men are provide. Now, once again, there's a lot of men that are high value men that don't give a shit what you've been conditioned to. He has money and he can buy you in any form, fashion, or way,
Oh, yeah,
physical,
facts.
spiritual, and emotionally purchase you. And a lot of women think that that bag is the only way that to get a man to love them, to provide, because providing is like the biggest thing for a woman. A man needs to come in and, you know what I'm saying, like save them from this, that, and so,
Low-key.
even though
Women ain't saving niggas, bro.
you know, at the end of the day,
Let's be real.
because if you really think about it, it's only in a woman that they say, I cannot take this man this way, I cannot take this man this way, I cannot take this man this way. But a man will come in and take a woman this way, this way, this way, this way.
But
Wait. And a woman may not have nothing on her table, and a man may come in. Most men with high value men may come in, if it's love involved, will take her with her nothing and provide her with everything. Whereas a woman will not take a man with nothing and provide him with everything. I'm not saying that a
Not
woman
all.
should.
There's some.
I'm not saying a woman should. But the narrative is flip-flop when it comes down to what it is that a woman would do versus what it is that what a man would do.
It's called double
so
standards.
It is.
So I'm gonna respond. Let's talk about the men who create women to be like that.
Right,
Men,
I mean, yeah, that's-
men
I got you.
develop toxic femininity.
So now you're making it a boxing match.
I'm not trying to make it a boxing
right.
match.
But that's what it seems like.
I'm just saying that you're absolutely correct, but then at the same time, there are men who actually develop that, and I'm talking from an experience I had recently.
Okay. So
Okay.
I will say
Talk your
this
experience.
real quick.
Yeah.
Men only go off what they know. If they know a woman will be interested in them, if they have money, or if they buy bottles, or if they get purses, or if the men
But then
will
that's
buy
sad.
into that.
That's
Men will buy.
sad.
It's only
Be
sad.
that as it may, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
There are plenty
But-
of those in Orlando.
But where's that stem from? Where's that stem
Plenty.
from?
can't
It's
do it.
through the education. It's through what they see. If you buy a woman this, if you pay for a woman that, then she will like you, quote unquote. Because a woman spins that narrative. Oh, you want to talk to me? Buy me a drink. And we already know. I've talked about this already.
All she
You know what I'm
getting
saying?
from the kid is hard dick and bubble gum.
That's it. And at the end of the day, I refuse to buy any woman a drink if I have to have a conversation with you. I should have to have a conversation with you for free. And then after I have a conversation with you for free, I get to know who you are. You get to know who I am. Then it's like, okay, you know what? I love this conversation. Let me buy you a drink.
Well, see, but your intent is different. Your intent is to
And
probably
I'm
get to know
assuming
this
that
girl.
he's speaking. But once again, we have to all realize, ladies and gentlemen, that
that.
every one of us are speaking based off of personal experiences, our own testimonies. You know what I mean? None of us have the end all be all answers here. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's
I can
definitely
only,
off of his
I can only,
experience.
you know what I'm saying? I've been to the club, and I'm gonna tell this because it's actually live. I've been to a club, rooftop. I approached a woman, and everybody was there. All the men was there, and they were like, yo, go talk to this and third. I was like, all right, cool, no problem. I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm gonna see what she about. I go to talk to her. I say, hey, my name is Gerald. What's good? You know, what's your name?
And
Hennessy.
just gave the government.
She said Hennessy.
You told us.
Oh, that's an
Wait,
automatic.
yo,
I
whoa,
know.
whoa, whoa.
She
I
said,
didn't hear it.
Yeah, exactly. They
She
didn't hear
said
it.
her name was Hennessy.
She said her
You
name
knew
was-
what time it was.
I knew what time. I knew.
Right.
Right.
So
you see
Said
what I'm
his
talking about?
government,
Yeah.
That's her government.
So
That's not a good combination.
So here's the thing. She said her name was Hennessy. I knew exactly what that meant. So I said, okay, no problem. Say less. Hey, bartender, let me get 2 Hennessy's.
Right.
Bartender wraps up 2 Hennessy's on the rocks. Cool, no problem. She says it'd be $21. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pay mine, and she's gonna pay hers. Because I'm not gonna buy your conversation.
Factual.
I'm not gonna buy your conversation.
I was there.
Oh, and she left. She left that bar paying for her drink.
We laughed at her though. To be honest.
Upset. And she ain't looked my way
But
the
see,
whole
doesn't
time.
that hold on? Wait, mind you. But hold on, let me just add on to this. Doesn't that add on to the niggas ain't shit stigma?
But at the end of the day,
But
I'm not shit because I approached
They,
you.
they never
hold on.
talk about what they did though.
Right, but exactly. No, facts. But this is why it's on camera now. It's
Exactly.
on audio now.
So I
this out.
approached her as a gentleman.
I
I didn't
know.
whistle. I didn't blow.
I want to say one thing. Just to chime on your shit. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I would have bought it. Right? I would have bought it.
Most men would have.
I would have bought
I
it.
was gonna
Now,
say most men do.
But no, I would have bought it. I would have bought it, right? Because the thing is this. Mind you, see, and I don't mean to bring this up. I'm such a fucking nerd. Timelines, right? What if you would have bought it? Where would it have gone?
It probably would have gone
Ended
far.
right there. I feel like it would have ended right there.
But see, no, you said it feel like, but you don't know because you
don't
didn't
know.
do
You
it.
never know. It's a
You
lot of
didn't do
situations
it.
you don't know.
But
You
see,
didn't do it.
I just wanted a conversation. I didn't want anything else.
Fine, the conversation could have possibly
with
happened
the-
after you bought the drink.
Why do I have to
Now, see,
purchase your
that's
conversation?
the right. See, that's the question. You think of it as a purchase. Look,
Conversely
I get
should
it.
be
I
free.
get it.
It's
That's
an
all I was trying to
investment.
understand.
But time
Investment.
is money.
You at a club with everybody else. Time is money, but it's not. We all paid $10 to get in this club.
Actually, no, I got him for free.
Okay.
Right, most women do. Most women do.
So you got in for free. Cool. But
Okay.
you're in here. Why? Because you're investing a good time.
But see,
I-
this
but
year-
let- let's-
Socializing with your friend. Okay,
Right.
let's look at it the other dynamic, right?
Okay.
Playing devil's advocate or whatever.
Cool.
Me and her, we go out, we having a good time, we kicking it, we listening to music, we vibing,
I
we
like
are in
to
our
see
own world.
You see
And
the-
you
you see the
come up
moves?
now, you want to take me from my homegirl, you want to take me from my.
She was by
space that-
herself.
Listen,
Go ahead.
listen.
She
So
was.
now I'm walking over somewhere. You like, hey, what's up? What's your name? And I'm like, Hennessy. And you like, oh, okay. But what I'm saying is, I'm over here. I can be over here with my friends, with my own drinks and my own vibe. You want to entertain me. You want my time. You want me to.
I want you to
listen.
entertain me.
Exactly. So she's saying, if you want me to entertain, you want my time. At least you can do is get me a
There's
drink
so
so
many
I can have
different
something to
perceptions.
sip
Church
on
finger.
while I'm having a conversation.
And what you're saying is
now,
facts.
I'm not saying
It
that
is
it's
true.
mandatory.
That is true.
But what
What
I'm
you're
saying
saying is
is,
facts.
okay, if we're having a conversation,
you approach
the least
her.
you can do is just give me a drink
That's
so I can
true.
drink by me and you have a
approach her.
conversation.
But hold on, wait, that's another thing.
Just
too.
like tonight, what did y'all do? Y'all brought drinks. So we can have a vibe.
Let me clarify one thing. You approached her, right?
I approached her.
Okay, well then,
that's on
see, and they
you.
go. Now,
That's
this,
on
this to be
you.
100.
That's on
You approached her. It wasn't like, remember one scenario you gave where she's kind of giving the flirty eyes. and kinda
Right.
being-
You
You
with that
approached
energy,
her.
yeah.
You gotta close that deal, bro. You should have bought her
So
that drink.
so here's what I
You
will
don't
say.
go to the gas station and not get gas.
Here's what I will say. When you close on a
I do.
house, when
I
you
be
close,
forgetting.
wait. When you're about to close on a house, do you give the champagne before they cut?
Never
the check?
closed on a house in my life. Sorry.
Wait. What I'm saying,
Yeah,
saying.
you do. You
No,
have to have
no,
proof of
talk to me about a
funds.
drug
You gotta
deal.
have bread.
So
You gotta-
wait. What I'm saying is this: if I come in and I got the temptation or the mindset of buying a house as a person that's selling the house, you don't say, "Hey, in order for you to talk to me, why don't you go ahead and get the
So
champagne?"
did you walk
But you
into
do.
the club?
You have to have the
Wait.
pre-approval. You have to have proof of
You-
funds. You have to have the
I
finances. You have to
I
see
get
that
that.
this person has
I
real
get that.
Looking at your
intent.
pay
You
stub.
don't know
They
that.
can got real intent.
You
In case
don't
y'all
know
can't
that.
tell,
Make sure that
You
have real
don't
intent.
know that until the person walks in and have a conversation.
Let me-
Okay,
Let me
I
ask
look at it
you-
like men.
In case y'all can't tell, Ross sells houses. Hello.
He trying to bring it back. What
No,
you
wait,
saying?
no, G shit though, because I'm trying to understand.
Men
I'm
sacrifice
trying
for what
to
they want.
understand.
This is what I'm starting to say.
Hold on,
I'm not.
Hold on.
Wait. Hold on.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna let y'all
I'm
talk.
trying. No. I'm just trying to have an understanding, right? Because I'm literally. I'm a visual person. Right.
Right.
So I'm literally in my mind. I'm playing out. I'm acting as you, right? In this club setting.
Right.
You walked in there with an intention. What was your intention?
Conversation.
Okay.
Swear to God.
Okay. All right. Fine.
Swear to God.
Wait. Hold on. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Hold on.
Conversation.
Wait. All
I know
right.
this
So
nigga,
you
bro.
walk. Wait.
Stop
Hold on.
it.
Wait. All right. Well, hold on. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. You walked in there for conversation. Let's just say he walked in there for pussy. Whatever it was, right?
Let's just say I wanted the number.
All right. Fine. You walked in there for that. You walked in and you approached Shorty.
Right.
She said her name was Hennessy when you approached her.
Right.
Right. I'm trying to understand when you was like, all right, and you
What
went
if
to
her
the
name
bar.
was Hennessy?
Hold on.
I'm just saying, like, what if that's
Facts.
what's her real name?
Her name wasn't Hennessy.
But okay, but fine. But the point
It
is,
wasn't.
once she told you that, you said you knew what time it was, right?
I knew
All
exactly
right,
what
bet.
time it was.
And then what'd you do? What'd you do right after that?
I went ahead and
And
called the
went to
bartender
bar.
over.
Okay, all right, cool. You went to the bar. You went to the bar. Right?
No, we was
The
already
drinks
actually
came-
already at the bartender. I just waved
on.
over.
Okay.
Hold on,
Well, hold on. You went to the bar with Shorty. Oh, yeah, I was already at the bar. Whatever. You called the bartender over.
Yeah.
Right? So at this point, your main word, you knew what time it was. Bet. You call the bartender over. You ordered 2 Hennessy's.
Right.
You ordered 2 Hennessy's.
Facts.
I'm about to watch this. And this is, mind you, I'm with you, my brother.
Yeah. No, I
This is
get it.
what- I'm just saying this
I
to the-
like this. I like this.
Right. So the drinks come, and the bartender hands you the check, and it's like you literally look. Yo, she's paying for hers, and I'm paying for mine. Okay, let me just hold on real quick. No, hold on real quick. That's fine because look, listen. That's
Quick
what
question.
it is. What it is.
Are you single or in a relationship?
Listen, that's let the man. Wait.
He was
I'm
asking
gonna
I just want to know how
get
this
back
works
to that.
for you.
But go ahead.
The only reason I ask these questions is I'm just trying to understand because now that I put. Now that I
There's
put
a camera,
myself,
bro.
now that I put myself, you technically forced her to buy a drink.
Go ahead,
Now
go
that
ahead.
I put myself, as you're telling it, in your shoes, me personally, I would have played that different because starting from the beginning, I knew what I was going in there for.
Facts.
I approached Shorty, right? She said her name was Hennessy. I know what time it is, right? We at the bar. I tell the bartender to go get these drinks, right? The bartender brings a drink, and let me ask you a question. While y'all were waiting for the drinks, did y'all
you get the
y'all
number?
say any?
Did you
hold
get
on,
the
hold
IG?
on, hold on. While y'all were waiting,
want
while
nothing
y'all
at
were
the
waiting
end
for
of
the drinks, while y'all were waiting for the drinks, did
got
y'all
a
have
church
any
finger on
conversation?
this.
Nope. She turned around to the bar and waited for her drink.
I got a church finger on this.
Okay, go ahead.
Church finger.
So my church finger on this is, at the end of the day, she wasn't interested.
You don't
'Cause
think so?
Women.
Oh yeah, she
ladies,
wasn't. She just wanted the drink.
She just
Facts.
wanted a drink.
Because at the end of the day,
But you approached her.
I don't believe
when
that.
a woman, I believe that. She wasn't interested. I'm gonna tell you why.
I think if he would have bought the drink, she would have.
Nah,
been
no.
like,
You might have
No.
had a chance. Now you
No.
have zero
I'm not
chance.
buying no
Women do-
conversation.
Women,
It
women
might
do
have-
things just to test it.
It
Like,
might have
is he
triggered
really
it. But if a
willing to
woman is
that?
interested, she's gonna sit there and have a
You
conversation.
don't mathematically.
Yes.
And
No
see
matter
where it goes
what.
from there.
Let me tell you something
The
right now.
drink, if you have to bribe a motherfucker to get you to a point, it's like, what the fuck? But
not a bribe.
honestly, when a woman turns around, y'all throwing it back. Y'all done been in college days,
See, now
house
you
parties.
adding on factors.
This is what I'm doing. The
Throwing it
curveballs.
back.
This is what I do. The curveballs. When y'all throwing it back and then a nigga pull up on you, the first thing y'all do, y'all look back. If that nigga's not something you like, you're like,
Okay, but hold on.
Out
wait,
the
wait,
door.
all right.
If
with
you
that-
like him, you gonna
With
keep
that being
doing
said,
what you
hold on.
gonna
Wait.
do.
With that being said, the one fact. See, when you're dealing with any type of everything in life is mathematical, right?
Okay.
This is the
Visual.
mathematical
Unless you
situation in this whole. He approached her and said,
I said, hello.
name?
My name is Gerald. What's your name?
and what did she do?
She said, my name is Hennessy.
All right, boom. Check this out.
What?
Check this. Wait. Stop right there. Wait. I'm gonna fuck your head up.
feel like the
I'm
lyrics to a
I'm
song.
gonna fuck your head up. I'm gonna fuck your head up. Before any of the extra shit y'all adding on to, she actually responded. I know for a fact, if a woman is not interested in you, she's gonna look at you and be like, nah, I'm good.
Walk off.
Walk the fuck off.
Ooh,
Nah.
She gave you
yes.
her name.
So,
She gave you a hint. She threw you a fucking hint.
I get
but
that.
here's
I
what I
get
will
that.
say though.
What is it
Here's
like?
what I,
I'm
no,
not
wait,
gonna
wait.
check,
Time out.
yep,
Time out.
all of
Here's
that.
what I
Speaking
will say though.
tongues.
There's a lot of females out there. There's a lot of females out there that will say, okay, buy me a drink and we can have a conversation.
test.
We have a conversation.
test.
She goes her way.
It's a test.
And the
You
man
fail.
goes this way. And the whole time, the man's looking for her the whole time at the club because he bought her one drink.
These
I'm
are the
not that
risks.
nigga.
Oh,
These
you know,
well, hold
what
on.
your problem is? You don't want to look like a fool.
No, nobody wants to look like a fool, but I never
Nobody
chase.
does.
I never chase a female in the club.
Hold up,
I mean,
ever.
But you don't know if
Ever.
you don't
approached
know you don't know if you
don't
were
know.
gonna be chasing her because of the fact that you never bought her
Did
the
you?
drink.
While you were waiting for, did you at least get the number or the IG?
I don't.
We
at
already
that,
established it ain't get that
she
far.
lost.
They never got
I'm
that
just
far.
saying, like,
Wait.
never got
I
that
clocked
far.
out
When she
the
said
minute
Hennessy,
she
was
said Hennessy. Because at the end of the day, she could have been like, "Yo, my name is Charnay."
Well, now we're doing
But
widow
can we
winners.
go ahead
But
and
I
actually get a
I have
Hennessy
an
or whatever?
experience
can
with
be?
that. You remember the Jamaican shit, Junction?
Yeah.
Oh God, y'all just
That's
being
still-
these
that's
fucking
still a
junction.
thing,
I
by the
love
way.
Junction.
Every Thursday.
Every
Shout out to my
Thursday.
man
Is
Fever
it-
that.
It's Thursdays.
I think
No,
I
it's
thought it was
Thursday,
Saturday.
Saturday.
I'm hearing
No.
I thought it was
Saturday.
Saturday.
Well,
But I
actually,
think Fever that's starting the new Thursday.
he's talking about the actual event.
Yeah.
Oh,
actually,
okay,
yeah.
so shout out to Junction. But
Yeah.
I met a chick there, Slim Thick. I met her there. She was from the VI. Shout out to her. She listened to the shit. I don't know. But
Is this a Sagittarius?
no, she wasn't. Fuck y'all. I'm just kidding. I've grown. Maturity. Fuck y'all.
God damn.
But no, I approached her and I was just like, I don't even remember what I said, but long story short, yo, what you drinking? And she said, me and my friend. Yo, I could have been a dickhead. I could have been an asshole. I could have
did
been
what I
all of the
did.
above, but I didn't. At the end of the day, I bought her little fat ass friend a drink. I'm sorry.
I would have bought them water.
I've been drinking.
Damn.
I would have said, let me get
Can
2
I say
tap
this?
waters.
She
You
tried me.
realize
She
that
tried me with the friend.
y'all
though.
are
Okay.
She tried
y'all
me with the
y'all
friend,
are
but I
kind
did
of
it.
like
I
y'all
did
are
it.
kind of like I want to say average.
I got two
but
things to say
you are
after this.
regular men. You're the guy for the relationship. Women are used to the man that's not relationship status and are willing to do any and everything. So what you just did.
So you sound like you telling me they
But
used to bitches.
exactly, and on top of
Correct.
that,
No,
you're
so
used
you-
to
so
used to
what,
niggas.
you're in the club. You're in the function. I'm not. As a woman, I'm not going to the club to look for a man.
That's
I'm
a
not.
You looking to
fucking
have a
lie.
good time? Why
No,
not?
you're not.
whole nother subject.
I'm not. I would never
That's a whole nother
pick
subject.
a man.
We hanging out, we having
Orlando,
fun.
just if y'all see me in the streets,
We just having
I'm
fun
not
with our
picking
friends.
a man
That's
from
a
the
whole
club.
nother subject. That's
I'm
a
just
whole
saying.
nother
We're
subject
not
because
going
So
club to
mind
find
you, when I've been out and I say I want a drink, they buy a bottle.
Find the bottle.
Not you.
I'm glad you're right.
But I'm just
Can I
saying
say
something.
one thing?
The
Because
expectation is different.
We were talking about chivalry earlier, right?
Hey,
And
that's a snippet right
Hold
there.
on.
Not you. I like that.
Right.
That was funny.
But how y'all said earlier, we should be able to read when a man is being chivalrous because he's nice, or if he has an angle. So a woman, the same way you knew at the point when she said her name was Hennessy, you knew like, okay, this is her angle. You decided to keep moving forward in that.
I would act
in that
like I didn't even
exchange.
hear.
Yeah, I just said that. We already
Act like
established
I didn't
that.
even hear
But
you,
now
Mom.
let's-
What's your name or what you do
Right.
for a living? I
You
didn't
could
even
have
hear
said, okay, no, thank you, and you could have walked off. Now this is the other end.
I didn't want to walk off. I wanted to be petty.
But-
At that
but-
moment, I
but-
wanted to
okay,
order
wait,
2
wait,
Hennessy's.
now
Can I
he's
get one
accountability.
perspective?
I'm
No, no, fine.
I knew
So
what I
you're
was
giving-
doing.
You're giving
I
accountability.
bought
Great.
the Hennessy's, and I want you to come out of the pocket.
Can I give you one opposite perspective on this, right? If I can go to the bar, I can go buy my own drink. We have a bottle.
Toxic
Me and my
feminine.
no, listen, no. Can I just finish?
Man, develop
me,
that shit
Me and
now.
my homegirls, if we in the
A white woman developed that shit.
and we
Don't do that.
did. So if me and my homegirls is in there, we having a good time. We have our own section. We have our own bottles. We have our own drinks. And I have a guy that come up and he's like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I'm like, "Okay, da 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 da." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, "Oh, I want, can I have a drink or whatever? Can I get a drink?" It's not that I need you to get me a drink. It's not that I don't have the money to get me a drink. It's like
the
if
gesture.
I can do it myself, I want to know: are you willing to make the sacrifice? Are you willing to spend $10? On me, you meeting me, disengage. It's not even about I need it. It's just I want to see where your headspace is at. Are you willing to make that sacrifice
Okay.
because you want to?
You know what I'm
So-
hearing?
so-
they calling you a broke nigga. I ain't gonna care.
No. Here's how
I just
here's how I
said
wait.
regular. Like,
Here's how I
regular.
analyze the
Don't put me in
situation.
that.
Here's how I analyze the
Oh, you buy
situation.
bottles?
I would have
But-
bought that shit.
Nah.
You said bottles?
But you,
For
bottles.
real?
Exactly.
You buy bottles.
You
Like,
said
with an S,
bottles?
I put a plural on that.
But hey,
You gotta
this
be fiance. I'm sorry. Hell
this
no.
is how I analyze the situation. She was at the bar by herself. There was no friends there. There was and mind you,
was she getting ready to order her own
No.
drink?
Hold on,
No.
hold on.
No.
Hold on.
She could've
was
bought
Let's
her
stick to the facts here, right? She was at the bar already. See,
she was,
I missed that
she was
part.
at
She
the
was at
bar
the bar.
You approached
by
a woman
herself.
at the bar by herself.
by herself. by herself.
That's where you
And
fucked up
you
at
didn't
too.
even buy
She
the
might have been.
drink.
Hold on. Wait, can I finish?
I'm working with you here. Hold on.
I got you.
Yeah.
So she was at the bar by herself. Mind you, it's been a minute that she's just chilling at the bar looking at people watching.
Okay.
The whole time.
Okay. All right. So you peeped that.
Right?
All right, bet.
I
That
peeped
was
it.
my next question.
We had
All
a
right.
conversation
Wait for a
between the
gullible
fellas
nigga
or whatever
pull
the
up.
case may be.
Okay.
I was like, yo, I'm going to go ahead
He was a
and see what
gullible
she was
nigga.
about.
No,
So-
that is a thing. Women will wait there, folks. Go
So,
ahead.
so I went over there. I said,
Yes,
hey,
we do.
what's your name?
Uh-huh.
All right.
co-sign
But
that.
instead of giving me her real name, she said Hennessy.
Right.
So
at that-
she
we already know that. Talk to me.
So,
She
so
established the
my
terms.
analyzation is this. The whole time she's been at the bar for about a good 25 minutes.
Okay.
By herself. Most girls, they're not at the bar by themselves. Most girls, if you coming in there and you got a situation where it's VIP.
You with your homegirls.
You with
You're
your
not at the
homegirls.
fucking bar.
You,
Or if you at the bar, you
they
with your
go to the
homegirl at the
bathroom
bar.
together.
Right.
They come out
do
together.
everything
They
together.
do everything together in the
Believe
club.
you me.
Why you by yourself? So after I gave her that Hennessy, she walked out after I ordered the Hennessy that she
Right.
paid for,
Right.
she walked the whole entire club by herself, salty.
Right. All right. Bet. So stop right there real quick. Hold up. Wait, real quick, because we got to take another break. We'll be right back. Check this out. No, real talk. Two things I analyzed off of this conversation. One of them is a question. What have you been through to make you the way that you are? Wait, hold on. No, this is the real live shit. No, we talking. We talking or not?
Cadet.
I
like that.
What have you been through to
I
make you the
like
way you
that.
are?
I like that.
Secondly, all the signs based off of what
Good
you
luck.
told me, from what I would have done, honestly speaking, I would have got the drink, and I think I personally think
You
the
would have let her
conversation-
walk with $11.
No,
I'm
bro,
not doing
bro,
that.
bro, you don't know that.
I'm not doing that.
It don't even
What's
matter.
the conversation?
It don't
She's
even
not
matter.
worth
What's the conversation, bro?
$11.
What's the
hold on,
conversation?
hold on,
Making
hold on.
yourself look real bad.
Wait,
What's
hold
the
on.
conversation?
But at the end of the day,
Holy
you
shit.
approached her.
What's the
She
conversation?
didn't
hold
come
on,
up to you
hold
on.
and
What's the
ask
conversation?
for
Hold
the
on,
drink.
Could have talked
You
to her
came up
outside.
to her.
Okay, hold
Bring
on,
it back,
hold on,
bring it
hold on.
back.
You
hold on.
approached her.
All right,
Wait,
we
wait,
got
wait,
that. We got that. He
wait,
understands.
wait,
He
we got
understands
it.
that. What I'm trying to explain to my brother here is this. Remember, I told you about timelines. I'm just trying to have you understand. And mind you, this is something. Remember, this goes back to what I was saying about things. Habits are not broken easily, right?
Right.
That's why I asked initially, what the fuck you went through, because of the fact that
I'ma tell you.
Wait, hold on. When we come back,
If you can
I'm
get him to
telling you.
admit that
Apparently
shit,
you
I-
want somebody else in
no,
the
because we're
$11
talking.
drink.
I fuck with him. I like his style, right? But
He
what
wouldn't
I'm
admit
trying to
that
have him understand, based off of, based off of,
I'm gonna tell him.
and I don't want to use my age, but I'm just talking about based off of the shit that I've been through. Listen,
I respect it.
I've approached women like, yo, let me buy you a drink,
Yeah.
and like, nah, don't worry about that, or. Nah, don't worry about that. I got my own drink, but we can talk. Or nah, don't worry about that. I'm with somebody, or I have a man, or
They tell
nah,
you
don't
off
worry.
rip.
Wait, hold on. Or nah, don't worry about that. I'll buy you a drink, right? So again, what I'm trying to understand. No, G shit.
When we come back, I want to use the example of how we met.
And I also want to.
I'll tell you this.
I also want to say that you
I
don't.
forgot how we met.
Wait, we gotta come
I
back.
remember. See,
You don't.
Let's tell the
Do
story.
you when you go to church, you expect prayer. When you go to a club, you expect a drink. You're not going to the club if
Wait,
you.
hold
It's
on,
just
what?
like it's certain expectations.
No, I get where she going. I get where she going.
It's environmental. So
Yeah.
if
But-
you want
but
to have
look.
a conversation, take
Are
your
we
ass
cutting
outside.
it?
Go to the
No.
library, not into the club.
Hold on.
Do
No,
you
we
not true.
do
come
club
back.
often? Like,
That's
are
not
you
true.
Are you familiar
And this
with
is why I
like
love
with nightlife
podcasting,
etiquette?
baby.
I
Because we
DJ'd at
say
the club.
and do what we want when we
I-
want.
I
to.
First of all,
security at the
DJ's
club,
always
We
got an
gonna be right
attitude.
back. I promise you that. You heard Kennel
It's
Talk.
already-
It's
Cocktails
different.
Cocktails and Intellect podcast. We in the motherfucking building. You heard? We'll be right back.
So I will say this. I'm gonna leave this little bitch alone because it's an over talk topic when it comes to me because everybody has their own scenario and their own synopsis of perspective of what they would have, should have, could have did. Gerald, on the other hand, wanted to be petty, wanted to be an asshole, ordered the drink, and had that bitch pay for it. That's it.
Acknowledgement. You
That's
admitted it. That's what
I
you were trying to
admitted
get
it.
at.
It
It
had
took
nothing
you
to
that
do with the
long
money.
To admit the shit. We've been
That's
here
it.
talking about this shit forever.
Facts.
It's a fact.
So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna go ahead and let you
Don't do it again.
That is such
tell your story
Buy
because
the
I know you did
$11
have a
drink
story.
next time.
Well,
I'm not buying it.
I mean, we were talking about toxic femininity. So I know when Rob first approached me on it, I instantly thought of a guy that I was recently talking to. Anybody who knows me may know who he is. But basically, men develop that shit too. And I was trying to say it earlier.
A
So-
female toxic.
Now, hold
Yes.
on. What do we develop?
Toxic femininity.
Okay.
In the sense that
As a
this
man?
as a
As
man.
a man. She's saying as a man.
That nigga
So
sound
y'all
like a
do
bitch,
this
but-
shit too.
Not
Explain.
y'all. Him.
Him.
Not y'all. Him.
Well, not you, because you don't even buy $11 drinks.
Oh shit.
So,
Facts.
but
Facts.
This particular.
I don't give a fuck about an $11 drink.
And I don't have.
Cadet say he buy bottles.
I don't.
Okay.
But hold on, go ahead, because I thought you was talking about how we met. But go ahead. But you
No,
talking about?
I'm-
I know who you talking about. I
I'm
know
gonna touch
who
on
you
that.
talking about.
And then I'm gonna go back so help you understand how
God.
you not buying
I'm
the
in
drink.
such an uncomfortable place. But go ahead.
Okay.
No.
Let's
Okay.
talk about this.
He knows the
ex back.
person.
Let's
I'm gonna talk about this
back.
ex real quick. Then I'm gonna talk about my close friend over here because my ex is not sitting next to me, but my close friend is. This ex had
made
an
it worse.
expectation. This ex had an expectation of where you needed to date him, you had to look a certain type of way. Like literally, hair done, nails done, makeup
Everything
on,
you did.
lingerie,
Hair done,
everything.
nails done, everything.
24/7.
Okay, maybe I'm not talking about the right guy. Okay, whatever.
Okay, so
know?
so let me ask you
Yeah.
this: did this man have money?
Lots of it.
Did this man have a career?
We not.
Yes,
Was this man well established?
extremely.
Okay,
And did
so
that-
I will say
It
this.
provided context. Did you acknowledge or not acknowledge? Did you adhere to the things that he was saying? Like, I need you to do this.
Hell yeah, what's up?
So I will say this.
Okay, now question:
Well,
would you have done it? Would you have adhered or submitted the same level
For a
if it was
six-figure
for
nigga.
a nigga who did not
No,
have
no,
bread?
no.
So you did
Well,
more because he had money,
I'm gonna say I did more because I liked him. So before I
but
knew,
did you like him because he had money?
No. I didn't
Okay.
know he had money
Shereen, get some
until
accountability
No,
here.
no.
I'm on the
I
same
met
page.
him. I met him with you.
God damn it.
I met him with you at a party last year, but it was not until we had already developed feelings that I understood where he was at. You know, so we already.
So you saying the feelings was there before you understood where his money was at?
Correct.
Physically, people fail to
Correct.
realize that. Yo, I'm sorry. Look,
Yeah.
if anybody tells you that they started talking to somebody based off of the conversation, it's bullshit.
That is not
Wait,
true.
hold on. Let me finish.
I am
Do
a
you
conversation.
realize?
Let me
Do you realize?
finish.
First of all, the
Sapio,
pussy
you know
gets
there's
Let me
sapiosexuals,
finish.
right?
the
Sapiosexuals.
pussy
I literally
gets
said, let me
wetter
finish.
if you start from the top.
Let me
Okay?
finish.
The conversation don't
Let
get
me
first. It's
finish.
The attraction. It's the
Let me
physical.
finish.
No. As attractive
Let
as I am
me
to you,
Go
finish.
ahead.
Let me
Tell
know
him
no,
to
no.
finish, 'cause I
Let
know what he about
me
to. I feel like I know what he
finish.
about to say. Go ahead.
Sapiosexuals.
Jesus. All right.
Sexual. Okay, 2C.
You have to be physically, as far as a visual concept, attracted to someone to even approach them.
but then to retain.
Oh my
the
God,
attra-
that's not what I'm talking about. I
I like
specifically am
retain.
talking
It
about.
doesn't
start.
matter.
Yeah, it does matter.
One time I liked a guy who looked like a turtle because he smelled good.
What?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the
Okay. If a man makes you laugh and has a great personality, he may not look like Shamar Moore, but I'll take you now because you.
All right, back to your
laugh.
story. So dude had money. He had all of this other
All
stuff.
I'm saying is you create this ideal image of what a woman that you're dating should be like. Mr. Turtle Guy. You know, he smells good.
So this was part of the story of how we met, or
No. So
Oh.
I'm just using that as an example to explain
okay,
about
okay.
toxic femininity and how men played a role in it. How we met, though, and I'm going to use this because you didn't buy that drink. So, cause we met one day, we were at the food truck.
oh,
We were at the food truck. And we were in line, we were buying food, we were just talking.
What happened to the end of the story with the toxic guy?
Oh,
who
I ain't
wanted
with him
you?
no more. Girl, I can't do that.
It's simple and plain.
But
That's the end of the story.
What you were saying was that you felt like he developed toxic femininity
I'm
in
saying
you.
men develop toxic femininity in women by establishing this high standard, the
Oh, these
expectation
high
of
expectations
a woman's
of what a woman should be.
Correct.
Agreed. So,
Okay.
for example, like you were talking about being raised Muslim and all this type of stuff, right? And I know in different cultures now, I have learned a lot from having friends from different cultures. I have friends from Africa, from India, from all over the world. I have picked up more feminine traits from learning from them as well. How they cater to their men, how they do cook, and how they do clean. I like that, and I appreciate learning those things from them. But at the
Talking
same
to the
time,
mic.
there's some cultures. So y'all couldn't hear me. That
Wait, no. We can hear you.
Love that
But
shit.
let me
Yeah,
tell
you
you.
So hold on, let me finish.
No, I got you. No, all I'm
That
no, I'm about to
Sagittarius
help you out.
shit.
Yeah, I know how to kiss
One
the
thing
mic now.
one thing Shereen always says, the mic is your friend.
I mean, if you're,
Let
girl,
it
if
be
you
your
don't run from
friend.
penis, you better get that thing close.
Let it be your friend.
Wrap your fingers around it too if you need to.
Let it be your friend.
No, you good.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
You saw she got.
Look, and them nails cute though.
There you go.
Them nails
And
cute
you got
though.
the cute
Yeah.
nails. Stop playing with
There
the
you
mic.
go.
Stop playing with the mic. But go ahead.
Okay. No, seriously. So I've learned, because I wasn't raised with doing a lot of stuff like that. So I did appreciate learning that from their cultures, and I liked it. I adapted it. I took it in within myself because that's something I would want to do for my husband. So, but at the same time, there are some cultures and some of my same friends who literally everything is on their back. Like, it doesn't matter when they get tired. They still have to take care of the house. They still got to cook. They still got to take the kids.
That's a whole nother topic.
But there are men who also will find a woman based off of their cultural difference or their religious difference and expect a woman to do all of that and feel like a woman is not fully a good woman because she's not breaking her back in order to do all of those things. So I do agree that there are some expectations that men have that can develop toxic feminine traits. So it's like you literally are breaking your back.
Listen.
Why are you shaking your head on that?
We don't agree.
Because I don't.
We don't agree.
Personally, this is my own experience. This is my life, right? I can't attest to the niggas that y'all done dealt with.
Because you've dated so many men. Go ahead.
What?
What?
Can we say our experiences? Y'all said yours.
Can I get a
I'm just
motherfucking
saying.
pause?
Yeah, pause.
Yes. Okay.
But no, you gotta understand. Like, as a woman, you have your experiences. As a man, we have ours. We're just
Right.
telling you our
This is my
perspective.
experiences.
But you can't disagree with what I said.
Did I say I disagree? I didn't say I disagree.
That's real
Toxic.
talk. There are men
Toxic,
who have
putting them words in my mouth.
There are some men that won't date mamas. They want to marry their mamas.
I do not want my
Like, they want a woman who is
Well,
exactly
hold on,
like
hold on,
them.
hold on, hold on,
And
hold
doing
on, hold
everything
on.
for them.
No,
like
they-
I've been real
Well,
silent.
just like a woman would want to marry a man that's just like their
I
father.
I just
I
said
don't.
that. Hold,
I
see,
definitely
no. Hold, give me a second. Give me a second.
I
Give me a
couldn't
second.
agree with that.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Because look.
So this narrative of men want to marry their mothers couldn't be far from the truth. And any man that wants to marry his mother is nasty, sick.
I think it's more of a. I think it's a. What's the word?
There's
A
traits.
conceptual.
You're not
to
trying to marry your mother. There's
You're
certain
not
traits.
necessarily trying
There's
to
traits.
marry. This is the same way
But
I brought up earlier. Women, they look for traits in their dad. Now, mind you, you got the women. Oh, I didn't have a dad around me. It doesn't matter. You're looking for a manly figure, right? And a man is looking for a
handle what you need
nurturing
to handle.
figure. It's a natural DNA thing. Men want women to nurture them wholeheartedly. Right?
Just like their mother
Just
did.
like women want
Facts.
men
Someone
to
that
nurture
takes
them.
care of you, someone that you can be yourself
Just like their
with,
father.
your mother.
That's all.
As
That's
a
all I'm
woman,
saying.
you
We ain't
want
gotta get down to
someone-
the
You know what I
dynasty.
think is so amazing? This circle back to black love. Because of that example of
These things
man
are different.
and women.
Right.
But we ain't
And
gonna
see
circle back
love.
there. That's a whole nother conversation.
No, I'm just saying, like, it really goes back to where we started.
I want to know how to. You say we met at the food truck.
We met at the okay, so
Downtown Orlando.
so
No,
you know what's so amazing?
at our
I'm
job.
amazing.
At our job.
So when I met Kazi, we were at work, and he didn't know me from Apple. I don't even think he knew my first name, and he offered to buy my lunch.
I saw her. I was like, holy fuck balls, Batman.
I feel you.
100. It's a homie now.
I ordered my lunch. He paid for it, and see where we are 2 years later, 3 years
That's at
later.
work. That's at work. I've done that many of times.
Working together.
I knew what
But
my
the
intentions
point
were.
is
Yeah,
that
I
you
think that's
see-
why she's bringing that up.
You
I
came
knew
from
what
a-
my
small
intentions
You
gesture.
came from
were.
a genuine point, right?
Of course, my intentions were to get to know her. And
Oh, she's shaking
no,
her head.
real talk. See, I don't
Don't get it
mind
twisted.
You,
He a
mind you.
nigga.
No, but hold on. Let's
He
be
a nigga.
no. I'm telling you now on camera, ladies and gentlemen, right?
Okay.
My intentions were to get to know her because one thing about me, when I spot something that I like, I'm trying to get to know it because, mind you, I was in that rocky situation with my ex-wife and all this stuff. I've been through all of the I'm just trying to fuck phases and all of that
hoopla,
other shit.
yeah.
I've
I think
been
you were
through
just
all
going
of
through
that.
divorce at that time.
Right, and I was also going through divorce, so I was toxic myself. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it wasn't just about fucking her. You know what I'm saying? Or attempting to. It was like, who the fuck is this? And it was something about her. I didn't even know she was island as well.
She does have an energy about her.
I'm
I give
telling
her
you,
that,
the
yeah.
energy was crazy, mind you. And look, and it was
And I'm a
when
Sagittarius.
you would see this woman walk into the building, it wasn't even a sexual walk. It was a walk of confidence, right?
They don't understand that.
Right? It was a walk of confidence.
They don't
So
understand
I said I
that.
like that confidence because I walked through the building just like that.
Yeah.
Let y'all
Who
know
is she?
I've
Right?
arrived.
Who is she?
Unapologetic.
So my thing was, all right, do your due diligence to get to know her.
Right.
I said, my first attempt is we at the food truck standing there. Let me go ahead and yeah, what's up? You
And
know,
I
you
think
want
my
some meat?
food was more than $11.
It probably was, but
was.
you know what I mean.
And let me emphasize this: it's okay as men and women to be friends with a female.
Facts.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Absolutely,
But look,
absolutely.
look
All I'm saying is that gesture. I mean, literally, we just met.
Right.
But that gesture.
it's deeper than that too.
I've done that with coworkers before.
That's fine, but
that I haven't seen in the building or
Why Hennessy
first
couldn't
floor,
get a
second
Hennessy
floor.
and kept it
And
moving?
you're still friends with them?
Absolutely.
still
That's
talk-
actually better friends.
Yo, but check this out.
But you don't talk to Hennessy no more.
But not, of course
I never
not. It was
talked
the
to her
one
to
time.
begin with.
Right, exactly. But check this out.
It was that
well,
second.
I
yeah.
was just saying that small gesture could have established
But
a
check this out.
friendship or
But hold on.
happening.
But no. Wait. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying, they trying to be petty with the shit.
Right.
What I'm trying to say is real talk. No, not you. No. If you I wasn't saying you because you weren't speaking, but I'm saying anybody that chimed in on that just now, specifically, if I would have been like, took another approach and like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get you something to eat. What's up, man? You know, however I did it, and then was like,
Right.
fuck that, right?
She would have threw you to the pile.
No, but it's not
of
even.
shit
Don't wait.
niggas.
Forget about that.
She
part.
would have threw you to a
Forget-
separate pile.
I'm not
Let's
even
be
worried
honest.
about that. This is what I'm. But look, I'm talking about. See, I'm talking about something bigger than that.
Okay.
Right. I did what I did. I spent the money,
Right. You gonna make
and then
it back.
but hold on. And then I didn't see her for how many years?
I
2
think we ran
years.
into each other last year.
No,
maybe.
it was 2 years.
It was years
Now
after
it's been 2
that?
years. Listen,
It was like a year after.
a year and a half. 2 years.
I mean, low key, that was.
But either way, we ran into each other at the homie crib.
Okay.
But because I did that gesture and I kept it cool, didn't do any, no wild shit, look where we at now.
Right.
This is my family.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We have a business together.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole
You know?
business together. I wouldn't have expected that. You know what I'm saying? But I could have taken the approach like you and been on something like, I ain't paying for shit. You know what I mean? And then I would have seen it. It would have been
And
nasty.
on some like,
Then
fuck
I would
her,
have,
da,
you know what I
da,
mean?
da,
I'd
da.
have been in a situation where, you know what I'm saying? But that's also my timelines. You never know what can happen
It's the-
based
it's
off
the-
of your,
Who's gonna circle
you know what I'm
back
saying?
But it's the different. It's the.
She couldn't do shit for me. I'm just
Nah.
Oh, we
Well, why'd you
we
approach her?
established
You don't know that. You don't know that.
She couldn't do shit for me.
Irregardless.
No matter where she was yesterday, you don't know where that woman is today or where she
Facts.
will be
You're
tomorrow.
right.
I'm about to put the microphone in the M&M bag.
And I'm a nigga that don't look for shit. So she couldn't do shit for me. I'm gonna say that again.
Okay, so why did you approach her?
I approached her for conversation.
You a lie.
Come on, son. I'm not gonna lie about that. I approached her for conversation. Whatever happened after that,
Okay, she
It's
said her
what happens
conversation
after
was
that.
So
Hennessy.
we gonna move on to the next topic.
Okay. So, I want to get back to that though. Yeah. So the topic that we was talking about before was
Was
Sexy.
versus
Yeah,
Sexy versus
okay,
fat.
so
Is that a
was-
thing?
Was she sexy or was she a thought? What was your thought when you approached her?
it was either
I don't
or.
remember.
It wasn't none of
Probably
that.
was none of that.
It was none of that. It was just legitimately an approach to see if I could
I'm only
talk
just
to her.
forget about that whole scenario.
Facts.
Sexy
I just
versus
wanted to know.
thought. Sexy versus
I
thought.
just
Okay.
want to say these M&Ms taste like a special edition. Ooh.
Yo, she just. Yo, you know what? You said. Look how she just sold me. Let me get one of them shits,
I know.
man.
I'm like,
No,
ooh.
not for
All
nothing.
right.
I want some too.
Right. Facts.
Oh,
Let's
right
pass
now.
it around. Let's pass
Yo,
it
we've
around.
been plugging a lot of motherfucking
Right.
companies
We
on
need
this
checks from
episode.
all you niggas.
Sponsors.
I'm telling you, all of y'all, a Sprite, smart water.
Nah, real talk, though.
The
Red Bull.
Rocks, tequila.
I got a whole.
Red Bull, y'all need to sponsor me because I will drink y'all on every show.
Man, if you
Oh
would've
my
seen the way the
God,
Skittles
we're
out
not
there.
gonna do that.
Tell you.
Okay.
Unless we're at like a beach atmosphere.
Red Bull will give you a Red Bull car and drive it around and make money off of
I have
it.
no
That's a
problem
fact?
driving a Red
That's
Bull
facts?
car.
That's facts.
Hey,
Is
shout
it
out
on
to
their
security in
gas,
the
their
background.
insurance?
What's up, Ray? Shout out to my dog, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
All right, so. All right, so we're bringing up this sex. What is it?
Sexy versus thought.
Sexy. All right, so I mean, you're bringing that up because what? You think there's a difference between the two?
This is also a raw Gemini topic. So I think there is a fine line, in my opinion, between sexy and thought. Right? But I think for me, my opinion, I feel like the line in between it is literally the woman's confidence, right? So it does play a part what you have on, but it also plays a part how you carry yourself. Like, you can come into a situation, hopefully it's fitting of the setting, coming into a situation where you're half naked, but it's the energy you bring. Because you could be half naked and you're still like, you gonna respect me. Or you could be half naked and you
I
just
can't
on
wait
some-
till this
you
shit come to
sloppy.
me. You going around?
You could be sloppy. You could be half naked and sloppy, or you could be half naked and confident. At the end of the day, a nigga gonna approach you how you allow him to approach you, right? Because if a nigga come at you and he's like, yo, what's up, ma? You gonna be like, wait, hold on.
You know we fucking the M&M's that when you do some shit like that.
Yeah, facts.
when you do
Facts.
this shit right here, you fucking this shit up.
That's how you gotta eat the bananas too, pause. Anyway,
But I'm gonna agree to
I gotta
disagree.
break it off, pause.
And this is why I'm saying that.
Right.
Is because I feel like, and I'm only going off of me.
You said disagree?
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm gonna disagree is because if a woman is half naked, I don't view her as a thought or sexier. It's just what's appealing to me at that point in time. Now, I approach a situation in the mindset of, yo, I want to talk to that person. What happens after I talk to that person is what happens after I talk to that person. Whether we kick it, whether we make it an extension of a date, whether we just fuck, it's gonna be that. That's it. I don't view it as like sexy or thought. I just like most men, like whatever is intriguing to you at that point in time, whether it's naked, clothed, whether it's like, damn, she's high class, so whatever the case may be.
Listen, Kid G, I'm here to keep it a buck with you. Stop it. Okay.
What you talking about?
Stop the cap, nigga.
No, I'm not.
Let's
Cadet,
not act
Cadet,
like,
go ahead and tell. Go.
Let's not act like how a woman is dressed doesn't depict how we approach her.
I never said that. I
That's
never
low-key
said
what
that.
you
You
saying.
really didn't. You really did say that.
What he
I said how she's dressed, right? Because you're saying that whether she's naked, I'm going off of what you just said.
It's her confidence, how she carries herself.
She can be confident if she's naked.
Not
and
even
I feel-
confident, just how she carries herself.
If she's
So there's
naked,
not confident
I didn't
thoughts?
say naked, bro. Bathing suit. You could be half naked. I didn't say naked. I said half naked. I know for sure I said half naked. I
Okay.
didn't say naked.
Half naked. Half naked.
naked is a bathing suit.
half naked, whether she's confident, whether she's a thought, whether she's going off, I'm still going to approach her as Gerald. Whatever it is that she's giving me, that vibe, that's what I'm going to go off of. Yes or no?
Is that not what I said though? It's how she portrays herself. It
No,
doesn't
it's
matter-
not. It's not going off of her.
It doesn't matter what she has on. It matters how she portrays herself. Cause you're saying it doesn't matter what she got on. You're gonna portray yourself as Kid G, Gerald, whatever the fuck.
I'm gonna approach her.
You a motherfucking lie.
What?
You didn't
How many
approach
times have
Hennessy
we-
like that.
Y'all leave that shit alone. God damn.
You a lie.
Hennessy gave me
Hennessy
I
vibes.
want to know what.
vibes, right? And I gave her Hennessy vibes back.
What was she? Would you consider her sexy or a thought?
She wasn't either or.
Why are we back on Hennessy for?
Right?
either
So,
or.
so you
Motherfucker
feel
in the
that there is a
past.
fine line. There is a fine line
I feel like
between thought and, or there isn't.
there isn't. Because honestly speaking, you can meet a fine girl and she be a thought. You could think she's
What's
the
a
most.
thought?
Hold on, wait.
That
That hoe
over
right there.
Over there.
Hennessy.
What I'm saying is,
Oh my
Hennessy over there.
What I'm
That
saying is
Hennessy
this.
over there. Thought.
reality is perception, right? And perception is reality.
Thank you for taking the words right out of my mouth. But
So at the end of the day,
elaborate on that.
just because something looks like it's this, it sometimes may not be. All the homies in the hood made to smash this girl. You never know. And the girl that's sitting there throwing it back, doing all kinds of shit loud, she
Can't
may
take
be the
no
nigga.
dick.
Can't take no dick. She may be the bitch that don't give no nigga play.
the whole bitch, huh?
BICTH. The whole bitch.
You spelled that shit
What I'm
wrong.
saying is, she may not be the female
No, he
that.
spelled it right.
He ain't say
Right.
No, he
B-I-C-T-H.
spelled it right. He spelled it right. BITCH.
Yeah, exactly what I said.
He literally
it's
said that.
recorded.
Just
Like
like
you said,
Queen
B-I-C-T-H.
Latifah said it.
Remember,
Oh, like-
look, Cadet, you've been drinking since 12. Chill.
Exactly.
Right.
You 12 hours straight right now.
Disregard.
No, 10 hours. You 10 hours straight.
Disregard.
And he trying to get home to
So
the fiance.
do you feel as a fine line between?
And I shall.
Oh,
Well, to be frank, the word thought doesn't hit me the same because I believe that when thought comes from an ancient Egyptian Kemetic god, thought.
wait.
Fuck!
No. Chill, B. I'm about to look this shit up. She got me looking shit up, B.
Wait.
Hold on.
Yo,
Wait, no, it's Cadet's face that did it for
she
me.
just made thought
Hold on, wait.
Afrocentric,
Look,
my nigga.
Wait, no, hold on. She might be right.
It's a real
about no.
god.
She's talking about thought.
No.
It's right here.
No,
THOTH
No,
is
she
the God of
Listen,
wisdom.
Listen, I study this. You don't have to say thought.
Okay, but I'm just saying for the people that understand.
Oh, okay.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
So I'm gonna break it down real quick, and it might be the Cavassier, so y'all don't judge.
Nah, that's the fucking Cavassier.
Don't judge.
Ain't no fucking way.
Facts.
Don't
Wait a
judge me
minute.
for the next 2 minutes of my life, okay? Because it could be.
It looked like it's about to be 10
I'm
minutes,
trying
but
to-
Right.
No, 2 minutes.
I'm
gonna make
trying
it
to
real
follow you,
fast.
sis. Let's go.
Okay.
120
Watch,
seconds.
Follow
Time.
me.
Go ahead.
Okay, boom. Okay, right. So the way that we say nigga really
Niggas.
came from negu. But when Europeans
N-G-U-S.
came in, they started saying niggers because it was spelled N-G-R. So they started saying nigger, but nigger came from nigar, which came from negu, and all of those things which came back still around to being nigga. So even though they try to put a negative connotation on it, the original intent of the word, the vibration of the word is still positive, where we're addressing each other as kings and emperors. So let's look at it for the word thought. When motherfuckers is around saying, oh, she a thought, but look at the original intent and the origin of the word. It comes from thought, which was a king, a god of wisdom. So when you calling a woman, oh, she a thought or she this, you're really giving reverence to the wisdom within herself, the wisdom that she carries and the power that she carries.
THOT.
No, literally,
therefore-
derivative of thought in our generation is literally that whole right
That's
there.
what y'all are using it for, just like Europeans use
I don't
the
think
word
somebody that
nigger
made
for
the word
something bad.
Look, let me tell you something right now. With these
They
kids,
knew they was doing. There's nothing that
with
is
these
by
young
accident.
people. With these young people making up, I like it. I like how you tried to make it a positive affirmation. I love that shit. I love how you tried to throw the positivity on top of that.
I don't love that shit.
But
How the
it's
fuck you
literally
trying to-
that hole over there.
They
And these
didn't
young
know what they
motherfuckers
was saying.
started making everything acronyms.
Okay, let me give you another example. When what's the name did the chicken head dance, right? He's like, oh, it's the chicken head, it's the chicken head. But that same dance, when you look through history, is an old ass dance that was an African ritual. So sometimes you might be doing something and you're saying something or you're creating something, and consciously you may mean it as one thing, but subconsciously,
right? I talked about that earlier.
It could be a
But that
very
don't mean that-
powerful
but that-
origin
just-
to it. So just the way that nigger
Yeah, I
came from
get it.
negu,
I get it.
thought
I get
came
it.
from
I
thought.
get it.
So I
get
give
it.
reverence
We
to
get
all
it.
thoughts
No
in the
ideas
world.
originated.
Shout out,
There's nothing new.
hold your power,
I
queen.
get it. I get it.
Wait. Did she? Wait.
She
wait.
said,
I-
"Hold your power,
She,
queen."
no.
Keep
she
that
said-
wisdom between that leg,
Wait.
queen.
She just gave reference to thoughts on Kennel
She
Talk
did.
podcast.
Amen to that.
She did.
Amen.
You hold that
Cocktails and
power
Intellect.
and that wisdom between your legs, and you keep doing your thought activity and living your best life.
You said it, Cadet. You said it earlier. The power of the pussy.
Cadet,
Okay.
Wisdom in that pussy.
What the ass is going on here, buddy?
Right. Right.
Listen, let's
That's
talk
different.
about pussy. Why? This is a
Okay.
detour.
Okay, oh, it is because I wanted to touch on that, but okay.
Why do women?
How do you follow that up?
I can follow it
I
up.
got you,
I
trust
got
me.
shit to say.
Listen, I do this for a living. Why do women publicly expect a certain type of nigga? They want a type of nigga, but in private get impregnated by this bum
By the
ass
other nigga that they don't really want.
How does that happen? How do
I
y'all
can't
get
answer
into-
that
Twice
'cause I
and
don't
3
have
times
children.
over.
I can't answer it
Oh,
because
he
I'm not
being
in that
petty on that one
predicament.
because I heard that. I heard the petty in that one. Anyway, okay. I know y'all have female friends. I have female friends. I have women that I've dealt with. They command a certain presence in public. I need this type of nigga. I need a nigga doing 6 figures or better. But then it comes out like you get impregnated by a nigga that he ain't got no car. He just got out of prison. He really ain't got no job. He's low-key a sex offender. Shout out Nicki Minaj.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
Shout out Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry. That's what we doing.
Whoa!
Shout
I
out Nicki.
wasn't ready.
Well, goddamn.
Kennel
A
Talk.
sex offender.
Kennel Talk podcast. Shout out Nicki.
Talk about content.
Listen,
Well,
First of all,
how does that happen?
let's not attack Nicki Minaj right now because even though
Not
I
attacking.
am
He
not
never
a
attacked
fan,
her.
and have not
He
been a
never
fan,
attacked her.
It's not an attack.
They are
never-
they are already attacking
Right.
that one because of her position. So
He
let's not even go
He never
there.
attacked her though. He never attacked her.
It's
first
a
of all,
fact.
Nikki,
He never attacked
First of
her.
all, Nikki is Caribbean.
Yo, why
I'm not
is
going
that?
after
Yo,
my
bro.
Caribbean
Yo,
sister.
Yo, hold the fuck
Okay.
up.
We
Wait.
get it.
I'm about to
And
shut
that's your
everybody mic
cousin.
off. Fuck
And
out
I'm
here.
not even a Nicki
Watch
fan.
this. Watch this real shit.
Go ahead.
First and foremost, the man wasn't attacking her. Secondly, how in the hell did we go from what we was talking about to Nicki Minaj and then you bringing them that she Caribbean and all this other thing? Don't attack the Caribbean girl. Why is it that no, I bring this up to say this. No, stop. I bring this up to say this. When we state facts, nobody wants to. When it's a fact,
It's a
nobody
fact.
wants to hear the facts. Why is it that people tend to sit there and shit on facts as if, oh my God, don't say
We're
that, don't
not
say that.
shitting on
It's a
facts.
fact.
We're just saying it did not
Not
have
people,
to be
women.
brought up. We did not have to
Says
bring
who?
that
This
up.
is Kennel Talk Podcast and Cocktails and Intellect. We bring up what we
Okay, what
want
was
to
your
bring up.
question? What was your question?
I don't even remember the question either. So go ahead.
You hear the
Yeah,
attitude
because
of
all
that
y'all heard
girl?
was Nicki Minaj, right?
That's
Did you see
sexy,
that?
girl.
That's all y'all heard.
So to answer,
I don't think-
Honestly, I'm not even
Go
a
ahead,
Nicki
go ahead.
fan.
Hold
I'm not
on.
even a Nicki
I
fan.
feel you.
at
She's
all.
gonna
I
answer.
don't
Go
think-
ahead.
I'm gonna say this,
Go
and
ahead.
I think
I
Rob
have
like
said
me
it
no more.
before. If you know me personally, if you
Give my
have
Skittle.
give her a damn Skittle, okay? Talking shit, but
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I could say this, okay? Ain't nothing better than Project Dick.
Whoa. Is that an album? Is that an album?
But listen.
That dick, like
This
in
is
Belly,
new.
when
This is
DMX
new.
was giving it to Keisha, that shit will get you pregnant. I'm sorry.
But he wasn't
But
a prostitute.
what do y'all attach that
He
to?
was saying that why do women that want high value men get pregnant by low value men?
Oh,
So-
and you're saying that you like Project.
No.
Oh, so you like
I'm not
Juicy
saying I
J.
like.
You like Ratchet.
No, I
Penis.
would never fuck. No, that's not me. But if you've ever experienced Project Dick,
What is Project Dick?
There's a
Project-
juvenile.
Project
Give me
Dick.
that
Hold on.
project chick.
It's
She's talking
rough,
about give her that
it's-
project
it's
dick.
Because
rough,
I
it's
under-
nasty, and he got Tim's on
And-
with nothing else. That's
And
it.
energy for days.
Got
Fuck
the-
Tim's. We're
the
not wearing
Tim-
Tim's in
the-
Florida.
Yes,
We're in
you
Florida.
do, because you need that grip on the bed.
Not really.
I'm gonna wear Tim's in Florida. Fuck out of here. It get a little bit cold. I'm putting
I
my
haven't
Tim
worn no
chuckles.
Tim's in a
For
long time.
the grip,
When it get
okay?
cold.
Don't nobody want you slip in. I need
Slip
you
in
to,
and out. Listen,
know?
this is
Where the
thing.
fuck did we
How
just
many
go?
niggas you got that fucked you with Tim's on? In Florida.
I'm gonna give it a good two.
And say she
With Tim's on? They fucked you with Tim's on?
These niggas could
I
fuck
mean,
you
we
to
ain't
this
have time
day.
to take the clothes off.
In Florida?
She said he had time to take the clothes off.
Damn. That's a good fuck.
Wow. Anyway.
But well, not the Timbs, but I'm just saying the
Yo.
To answer the question, the only
I
females
love this.
that
I love
know,
Kennel Talk podcast. By the way, I like
only-
this.
This is
shit.
what we do.
I like this
Yes.
shit.
The only females that I know that did that was because they did have a kid maybe by a bum nigga, and they learned the lesson in having a kid from a bum nigga, so they never wanted to have a bum nigga.
Or they had 3.
I don't know that situation. I can only speak for my friends and my circle of friends, and I don't have friends that really had kids by bum over.
I think one time is one too many.
But you know
But
what it was?
if
That
you're
nigga had all
young, if you
types
didn't
of
know any better, maybe
What?
he was on his thing. Like maybe he was on his.
Maybe
toes
he
and
had
stuff like that.
chivalry.
Oh man, all this
Maybe he
maybes.
had
Yo,
chivalry.
What the fuck is up with all these
Okay,
maybes?
but what I'm saying
Stop.
is, okay, look,
Hey,
just like
you
me,
see
right?
that petty
Listen.
shit? Oh,
Maybe.
he had
Hold on,
chivalry.
this is a hold on.
He opened the door.
I just caught you in a catch-22. Okay, so okay.
You ain't
so,
catch me in shit.
Y'all done got her
What
started.
you
Go
were
ahead.
saying earlier was like, oh, females only want a nigga if it's conditional, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, a female give a dude a chance who may not be on his P's and Q's. She ends up getting pregnant by him, have a baby, have a bum-ass experience, is literally struggling to take care of the baby on herself. So now she's like, fuck that. I need a nigga with bread because I don't want to have another child or
You shouldn't
buy a
have fucked the
bum-ass
nigga that didn't have the
But
bread.
she did it for love. She fell in love with
How
the
you
nigga.
fall in love with
That's
somebody?
your fault.
Wait, hold on, pause. Wait, stop. Everybody stop. Fuck
But
that
that's
shit.
like saying you
Wait,
can't
no,
love a
no,
man
no,
that's at his
no,
lowest.
no.
Right, you're saying
This
don't
shit
love a
don't
man
make-
that's
This
not
shit
struggling.
don't make no sense because first and foremost, all right, when you meet somebody, unless it's literally a one night stand and you get pregnant, you literally know who that person is. You fuck that nigga knowing who he was.
So
That's
you
what I
don't
was
think
saying
men
earlier.
change? You don't think niggas change? You don't think niggas fall off?
That's not the point. You fucked him knowing who he was.
But he could have been.
He was a
up.
bum nigga when
What
you
if he
fucked
lost
him.
his
Not
job?
necessarily. Not necessarily.
So
See,
wait,
now,
Not
see,
all
now you
bums
see what
are
they're doing? They're
created
trying to change the
equally.
narrative.
Not all
finger.
bums are created
Church
equally.
finger.
There you go.
So you're judging him off of his funds because you said
No,
shit could change. Listen,
off of funds.
Wait, listen.
Drive.
'Cause it's
No,
not-
it's more than funds. It's a drive. What
But,
is your
okay,
drive? You
but
have
listen.
ambition.
Church
Yes,
finger.
yes.
Can I get back in?
Go ahead.
So it
Pastor.
sounds like from what Rod Gemini just said, it seems like you were basing shit off of funds, where you should be basing shit off of character. Because at the end of the day, all you have at the end of the day when you're broke, when you're rich, is your character, right? Because at the end of the day, anybody can say whatever about me, but people will protect my name or defend my name off of my character that I've had for years.
Or
But
shit on
not
your name.
everyone has the
Or
same
shit.
perception.
Depending
of
on
your
their
character.
perception.
Exactly. But you're one perception, right? So you can have multiple people that have the real perception, and then this one person that has a perception based off of somebody else, right?
But you also
So-
don't treat every person the same.
True. But if you're getting pregnant by somebody off of their perception and not the reality of the person, whose fault is that?
Do you
I
realize
never
it
said
doesn't
that. That's
take
not what I
much
said. Listen
to get
to
pregnant,
what I
by the
said.
way.
You said earlier. You said.
Hey, shout out to Raw
that-
Game.
Raw game.
Okay.
Raw dick.
Oh.
Put that dick in there raw.
But hold on, and listen, we got a limited amount of time. Honestly speaking, though, real
we
talk.
gotta kill
But
it.
hold on, because again, this can go on and on. It's like probably gonna be like a 5-hour episode.
Can we just do can we get one more segment?
You got to talk to Kennel Podcast.
Oh yeah, well, he's
Kennel
trying
Talk
to get,
Podcast.
what, can
At
this
this
trying to
point,
get
He's trying to get
everybody-
oxtails by himself.
Yeah, that part.
Listen, my shit in the microwave. At this point, everybody I know is asleep right now, so they're gonna cuss me out tomorrow. It's fine.
Right.
It's
Factuals.
12:44 in the fucking morning. God
Wow.
Wow.
And this is still earlier than the last time we recorded.
Listen, check this out. Wow. Yeah, I heard about
This
that
is
shit.
true.
I was
Yeah.
like, well, that's weird. My shit
I think
be
the
like
sun
like
was
that.
about to come up.
Shit is wild.
But yo, real talk. Check this out, right? Hold on, because we're still technically on the difference between a thought and
Sexy.
right? So, did you give your little definition?
Oh,
you
yeah,
did.
you
So
forgot
what's
about
yours?
that?
No,
I
no,
can't.
A
no,
thought
no,
is a
no, no.
thought.
I need no.
You need
the
mine?
reason, the reason why because I need to give my answer because I'm actually going to segue it off of you.
I don't even know if I
Do you feel like there's a difference between, because I mean, I know how females are, and I'm bringing this up because of the fact that you'll see a female in the club like, oh, look at this bitch, oh, stank thought looking bitch, right?
Right. Don't even know from the hole in the wall.
But so do you?
That's
do
a
you
hater
feel,
female.
Do we
Well,
have?
hold
I
on,
don't
not
know if we-
necessarily.
I
not
don't
nec-
take you as a hater.
No,
I'm not a hater.
But
No,
not,
we're not hater
not
females.
necessarily.
I don't
though.
know if I have enough time for my answer.
What you mean? Do you think there's is there a difference? It's simple and plain. Is there a difference?
The only time.
That's a complex answer though, because first of all, I don't even like the word thought. I don't want to
Okay.
call another female a hoe, slut,
Okay.
bitch, whore.
Okay.
I don't like
This
those
is what I
terms.
want out of it. I want your
So-
opinion. Yeah.
It-
to
it's
say
not
that-
strictly to women though.
Okay.
Because a nigga could be a slut, he could be a hoe, he could be a thought.
There you go. But correct. But I personally do not like those words because I think it's kind of definitive where you said that the girl that could appear as the whore could truly be the church girl, the innocent one.
And that's what.
And then the quiet one could be out there. So that's why I don't like that word. Then also that limits us.
I've had that experience.
I'm just saying. The Sagittarius, I heard.
No, I'm not even talking about her. God damn. I gave her a pass on this one.
But I'm saying like at the same time there is the girls that I forgot what the hell I was saying.
It's the girls
Anyways,
that
it's so good. It's so
I
good.
don't think there's
Perception could be really
Pers-
reversed
so-
in reality.
correct. So I don't like to use the word thought. Do I think there's a tacky, and do I think there's a classy
Overboard?
way
Okay,
to be
okay,
sexy?
okay,
Yes.
okay, okay,
Agreed.
okay.
So that's why I wouldn't lean towards the word thought. I think that there are the women, the people who do it trashy, give the classy women a bad name. Because
Yeah.
if you were to see, many people see me out and about here in Orlando, and you may see
You
me.
got some good knees.
First of all, that was a good night.
Good
Hello.
fucking knees.
Okay.
I look at that shit and I just want to take Advil looking at that shit like.
Yo, let me tell you, the next day I was in my little Zoom meeting. My feet were up, had ice packs on them.
I can't do it.
But
It's good Hennessy for me. I get super
Hello?
knees with Hennessy.
the Hennessy,
Super
right?
knees.
The Hennessy
Super
makes a
knees.
difference,
Hennessy,
doesn't it?
Yes.
The Hennessy
make-
could
Hennessy put that battery on your.
it
Well-
could have changed your life.
All right. So
What?
before we take
You
this
be a
wrap up,
bag
before we
on that?
before we take this break,
All I'm saying is
uh-huh.
that there is a difference where you could see me and out and about, and then you see me in a work profession, and then the look of surprise on some people's faces.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That doesn't define the person.
okay,
Exactly. Ooh.
agreed.
Ooh, can I say
I
one
think
thing?
I think we got
Can, one thing.
30 seconds.
I'm so glad you said that. I know the women will relate on Real Housewives of Potomac. Remember when they was talking about Dr.
Does anybody watch that?
Well, see, I don't watch
Okay,
I don't watch
well,
reality
okay.
TV because I'm tired of seeing us fight.
Okay, no, okay.
That's why I don't watch
the
reality
one who
nothing.
was
Where is that?
15 seconds.
Is that in Montana?
The next season,
Pot-
Potomac. But the next season, she came in and she had her birthday and all this, and she was a little bit more open.
Yeah.
So they started judging her, saying, "Oh, is this a PhD? This a doctor?"
She just felt confident
This is what I
and
feel.
sexy.
This is what I'm saying. I feel the same thing that you just said. I love. People like to put people in a category. They like to categorize, label them, and box them in. I can be professional. I can be intelligent. I can be in tune. I can be all of these things, but I could also be ratchet as fuck, and I could also go upside your head.
Heck yeah.
So I just feel like that's where we mess up as a society by trying to think that people are just one way.
what
I
you're
am a
going. Okay.
multi-dimensional being. So when you said define a woman, I can't define myself because, I mean, I can, but it's going to be a whole bunch of definitions because I'm a multi-dimensional being. I am not one type of person.
We
That's all I
technically
wanted to
didn't.
say.
No, I feel you, but we didn't say define a woman. We was trying to define the difference between sexy and
No,
fly.
earlier when you were saying define.
Oh,
Nah, we're not doing earlier.
I'm tying them both together.
I didn't know.
Right
Okay,
now.
okay, I got you.
I'm
I got you.
tying
I get
them
no,
both
no.
together.
I feel you. I
So
feel
I
you.
can't say, oh, you can be a thought and you can be a good woman. You can't. Oh.
And then
Oh,
I'm
no,
saying
it's
I'm agreeing.
necessary.
I'm
You know what I'm
agreeing
saying?
with
Like,
you.
can be
All right, well,
multiple
one is
things
not
at
exclusive
once.
of-
Let
Yeah.
me
We're
let me
gonna
say
take
let me
our
say
break.
but,
We're
let
gonna
me,
take
but before we take the break, let me say this one thing. This is my this is my definition.
Right.
They're both one and the same. We'll be right back, y'all. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, we
Both
back.
of
We
them?
back. We back like Krizak. Listen, I want to say this, all right, before we wrap it up. We talked about a lot of shit. Honestly.
We did.
We talked about a whole lot of shit. And I said what I said just before we took a
You
break
just
real
called
quick.
us a sexy thought.
No, I said it's both one and the same. I personally am not going to go into it because I'm too analytical with it because of the fact that everything is mathematics. There is no definitive answer if there is a difference between sexy and thought. Because guess what? I want my wife or my girl or my baby mother to be a thought at certain times. To me. But she's always going to be sexy. And then on vice versa, you'll be out and about and you'll see people or women. For example, you'll see Shereen out. Yo, this woman right here amazes me. And I have people hit me up every day on my podcast page about who she is. And like, oh my God, every time she gives an aura. She looks different. She presents herself every fucking time. Now, you might have some people be like, oh, because of what she talks about on our Sex Men or because of what she talks about, oh, she's a thought. No. So
she's a woman.
And this is what
She's comfortable in her shit.
it goes back to this one thing. Perception is your reality. You can explain to a motherfucker all day what the difference between somebody being sexy and a thought is. Guess what? Their learned and trained thought process is their perception. Right. So it's almost a null and void conversation.
It is.
And if you really think about it, someone's thought can be sexy. Someone's sexy can be thought.
My man.
And if you judging, you a weak
Wise
bitch.
words. I love it.
Wait, what the fuck? Who you want to fight? Point
No,
him
I
out.
just
Point
feel
him out.
like
I
if
fuck
you're
with you. I
judging-
fuck with you.
Like if you out here and you in your own lane, as soon as you see somebody, oh she this, she that, you don't even know this woman. You a weak bitch.
That
Or
happens
you're
all day. I
insecure.
witness it
Like,
all
you
day.
Insecure. I feel like pretty happy
do we?
females aren't over here sitting and critiquing every dynamic of another woman, baby.
That's that weak shit because
right.
half of those females won't even approach you chick if they
Now,
really feel that way.
now, as a
All I'm
woman,
saying is this.
I would be capping if we don't make jokes. Like, if we see somebody,
Yeah, of course, we all do that shit. You know what I mean? Niggas joke on niggas'
We
suits.
might make a joke
Like,
about
why that
it,
nigga
but
wearing
you
this
to
fucking
sit there
hot
and
ass suit
literally
and this
break down a
fucking
woman that you don't
crazy
even
ass
know.
weather?
That's
That's
what
it.
you
I get it.
You know what's funny is I purposely look for reasons to compliment a woman.
Exactly.
It's
I
a
love
trained
to say,
again. It's a
"Queen, you
trained
look
mind state.
beautiful."
It's a trained mind. It's a trained mind state.
I don't know if I be
But listen.
complimenting niggas randomly.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about with them
Right, I
complimenting
get it.
women.
I get
They
it.
train themselves to do that.
I get it.
But
Oh my God.
That's skirt.
Cause
Yeah.
I mean,
And then y'all
Cadet, you're-
compliment a wig, but y'all be mad as hell. Y'all know damn well.
First of all, let me tell you about my daughter. My daughter this morning,
Listen,
her
shout out to
dad
your
comes
daughter.
to pick her up. She goes, "Mommy, you put your wig on." Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you showing out.
I ain't even
Daughter said
know
showing
you had a
out.
daughter.
You don't pay
Oh,
attention.
you don't obviously don't follow my.
That's a whole
No,
nother.
I
pay
do,
attention.
but I watch your stories.
Nah, he don't pay.
really.
Exactly.
You don't pay
If you
attention.
pay attention to
You
the
don't
story,
pay-
you would know.
I know what stories he's looking at.
Hey, look,
The
listen.
green ring.
Like I said, we could go all night. I know I got some place to be. Check this out though.
Facts, I gotta go.
Yo, thank y'all very much for
No
even
doubt, no
having
doubt.
us here.
Can
No
we
doubt.
do this again?
Of course, of
Yes.
course.
Why was that even a question?
I'm
course.
putting it out there so it's out in the air and the atmosphere.
The energy, you wanted to put it out there? Bet. All right, check
I'm
this
here
out.
till the 25th.
While they doing anything, I'm your boy Young Cause, the man that they love to hate, but they shake his hand anyway from the Cocktails and Intellect podcast. My brothers, I love y'all to death for allowing me to sit there and
No doubt.
platform with y'all
I
and do the
appreciate
damn
you
thing.
No
for
doubt.
Cocktails Talk podcast. Beautiful host over here.
Yes. Hey, everyone. You guys know me. I'm on are we? Let's do the plug.
Yeah,
Doing
you know
the
what I mean?
plug?
We plugging
All
it.
right,
Go ahead,
all right,
plug it.
so I'm gonna go ahead and plug myself so everyone knows I'm on the podcast, Cocktails and Intellect podcast. You can follow me on Instagram, islandgoddess_Diana. But then I need y'all to do one extra step. Okay, so as you guys know, I actually have a nonprofit. We help feed the homeless here in Central Florida. I need you to go visit servingoutoflove.org. Our next event is going to be November 20th. We have so much that we want to do to help our community, and we are asking for you to help us make it happen. So please check it out.
Facts. Shout out to Nelly Nels.
Yes, Nelly.
Yeah,
Serving out
shout
of love.
Nelly, bro, when I tell you Nelly knew everybody. I
This
love
nigga
Nelly.
looked at me.
Nelly is a great promoter. Shout out to Nelly. She
No,
is so sweet and so
I was gonna
kind.
plug in
Yeah.
Kennel Talk.
Shout out to Nelly Nels.
And
Yeah.
Nelly has a business too that we can plug in too. It's
what the-
the
So-
skin care.
So okay, so then let me circle back. So we got the
Everybody do the
nonprofit,
skincare.
which I actually am. Nelly and I have the nonprofit. I have the podcast with Cocktails. Nelly has her event planning. So if you are looking for a venue or something here in Central Florida and you want to support other Black-owned businesses, check her out, Nelly Nels Events. She also sells skincare, which I do as well. But Nelly Nels, I don't know her website, but
Shout out to Nelly Nels.
Through Road Anna Fields.
What is it?
Shout out to
Rodan
Nelly
and
Nels
Phil.
and her
Rodan
boyfriend.
and Phil.
Shout out
So
to them.
she has that.
I like them.
And I feel
Both
like
of
she
them.
has something else.
Rodan
Shout out
and
to
Phil.
both of them. Her and her
Hey,
boyfriend.
hey.
Nelly and her boyfriend.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Oh shit.
Are we being petty right now?
No, he's not. He's not. That nigga bugging. Don't even worry about it. But anyways,
Who's her boyfriend?
thank you guys.
You're a good friend.
Thank
just-
you. Thank you.
Support over here, baby.
Listen. Don't even worry about him, man. He's drunk. He's drunk. But anyways, you got anything, Raw Gemini?
Rod, go ahead and plug all 20 of your companies.
Right. That
I'm gonna
girl
fade
is
her
built.
out real quick. I'm gonna fade everything out.
You two should go first.
No, it's gonna be fast. Shereen Enterprises. If you are looking for business investing, business consulting, anything business related, marketing, Shereen Enterprises. I have all of my business running under Shereen Enterprises. I have
You
Raw
might have to
Power.
spell Citrine though.
CITRINE, Shereen Enterprises. Also, Raw Power 24, RA space Power 24. That is if you are looking for solar or energy efficient products. That is a minority owned, black owned, woman owned, basically energy efficient.
I didn't know we was
company.
doing it like that.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is my
All of that.
business. I
Yeah.
am a
Remember she
looking
said
black
she,
everything.
she
woman
intimidate most
owned.
men now.
Yes,
Yes,
I
you
have
are.
my own
Weak man.
Weak
energy
man.
efficient solar power company, and I am looking to expand in third world countries. So people who are in third world countries that can't get power 24 hours or have access to power, I am looking to develop.
Haiti
and-
need y'all
I
right
feel like
now.
we're gonna.
Exactly,
I feel like we're
exactly.
gonna work together one day. with
We're
this
definitely
whole
going to work
thing, yeah.
together on that. I'm actually looking into foreign territories right now to continue to build that and looking for contracts and aid to help me build that out. So it's more than the money about it. I do make great money.
Hey,
with
what
it,
Dave
but it
Chappelle
is
say?
more about that.
Wrap it.
Wow.
I love you, Rob. I love you.
I was on my mission speech about saving the world. You
I was
don't
gonna
care
say
because you're
fuck
trying to
the
get
world.
I'm
oxtail.
drunk. You didn't hear
Because
the
you're trying to
violins?
get oxtail.
I've been drinking.
The
I was gonna say
violins were
fuck the world.
playing. We were going
We
with
were
it.
fun. We were
You
here
know.
with it. Talking about
I wish I
Haiti.
had the,
Anyway,
the violin sound.
We need to add that to a budget.
I also have real estate if you're looking to sell or
I'ma hit you up when I
purchase.
come back to this
I
side.
can definitely assess
I
you. I
told
do
you that.
not do rentals. So if you're looking for a rental property, I do not work with renters. I love y'all, cool, but
Ownership.
I only do ownership. If you're looking on creative ways for financing, if you are looking for 100% financing, no money down, down payment assistance, closing cost assistance, I got you. But if
You
as
deal with
renters,
veterans?
yes, I definitely work with veterans.
that.
Yes, I
Okay,
definitely work with
okay,
veterans.
okay.
So real estate, I have that. I have a vegan food truck. If anybody wants to operate it,
Oh my
I'm
God, you got a food
tired.
truck.
I do have the food truck.
Yes.
So,
me pause.
Yeah.
plug that
This,
in real quick.
Rod Gemini, RA_GEMINEYE.
go
Just
that
hit me up
toxic
there
takeover.
and we'll figure it out. Because
All
y'all
right.
didn't let me finish. That's
we-
it.
can
I
we
love
get
y'all.
some
It's a
mail?
Cavassier. Don't
They
judge
love
me.
you too.
All right, so
They love
actually,
you
I got
too.
one more
They
plug
love
then.
you
I
too.
love all black people.
I got one more plug then.
And white people and everybody else. But I really love black people.
You like all colors.
But I
What?
really love black people. I like that.
all right.
I'm gonna shout out one more plug. So I got the nonprofit. We do the podcast. I sell skincare. I also work for T-Mobile. Like, don't let this shit fool you.
I
have
hate T-Mobile. Don't
You
support
talked about that.
If T-Mobile give y'all an iPhone
Believe you
6000,
me, I'm
don't
gonna cut
take
this shit
it.
out.
First of all,
Don't take
first of all,
T-Mobile.
You're
All this
fucking
free
up a plug
promo.
now.
Sorry.
Okay? Now you're fucking up my money. We
T-Mobile's
gotta talk.
trash.
There's a problem.
I just left AT&T, but I'm just saying.
First of all, when I met you, you were having problems with AT&T.
Listen, first net responder. I like my discount.
Okay, so let's go ahead and calm that down real quick.
when I worked
But-
with them, she was having phone issues, but that
But
was
that's because that
that-
one person is.
Can
Exactly.
we stay on track
Exactly.
in this
And-
podcast?
and
It's
once
taking 30 minutes to end this shit. Go ahead.
I was trying to throw a plug
Just
in.
because you want the oxtail.
Do your
Plug.
I
But
was just trying
anyways-
to
M&Ms
say,
at me?
until Rob pointed out, first of all, let me point out right now, T-Mobile actually surpassed AT&T as a top carrier. But I do work for them.
What? Where's she getting a fact
Let's,
from?
facts.
let her speak
Google
her
it.
facts.
Let's fact check that right now.
Go ahead. Speak
I
your
work
facts.
for T-Mobile on the business side. If you have a
Hello,
business
Moto.
account,
I did.
if you have a business account, we are not limited to mobile phones. Our technology, we fill all technology gaps, and we can help solve all pain points. Hit me up. I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
hit her up for that.
Bad.
So
Okay.
can they get your service without having the T-Mobile phone service?
We'll talk about that
do
later.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
yeah,
talk about
do
that
that.
We killed this.
Yeah. This is Gerald, DJ Kid G. I don't really got a motherfucking plug, but when I get my license, I will be put out there. But anyways, with that being said, this is Kennel Talk.
Yeah.
Cadet.
he trying to kill. Okay. All right, so I just got to plug Cleo's Kitchen. That's Cleo's Kitchen with a K, K-L-E-O-S.
Sponsor, right?
underscore
The
kitchen.
oxtails.
Bet.
Shout out to her, because I'm about to kill these oxtails when I get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
You ain't got no oxtails?
But no, I don't have
I brought
food.
you pizza and you don't bring me oxtails?
It's okay. It's not me.
Next time.
Next time. Cleo's Kitchen, once again, K-L-E-O-S underscore kitchen. If you're in the Orlando area, she does private catering, dinners, bar mitzvahs, whatever the fuck you got going on.
Funerals, all
good
that.
ass food.
All that.
Hit up Cleo's Kitchen. For me, personal page, cadet underscore 365. The Kennel Talk page is Kennel Talk underscore podcast. Spell that shit correctly. It's all spelled correctly. It's no crazy spelling. But yeah, it's your boy Cadet, the bow-legged assassin.
And your boy DJ Kid G with the IG being KIDDG underscore. Hit us up. We out.
Yeah, man. Love you to death, man. Peace.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, man. Oh, hold on. I want to plug some shit too.